All set? You good?
Nope, it's, it takes a few seconds to get online. Okay, there we go, sir.
All right. Third Sixth District Court for the City of Troy, State of Michigan is now in session. Presides the Honorable Judge B. Pennie Millender. While court is in session, there be no talking, eating, drinking, sleeping, or smoking. Please keep all devices on mute until called upon.
Good morning, everyone. Let's see.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And we have Mr. Abbott and Mr. McCarty, I think, first. Boydale Development Company versus Carlos Serna. Sorry if I mispronounced it. It's Karlozsserna.
Good morning, Judge Millender. My name is James Abbott. I'm a lawyer, P26085, represent Boydale Development, the plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of Mr. Serna, who I don't think is in the court just yet, but I think we've worked this one out.
Your Honor, Mary Burke, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
You had a chance to take a look at the Serna conditional dismissal?
Yes, I agree. I'll sign it and send it to you in a minute.
Well, Donovan, can you sign our names?
Yeah, I can sign your names. Do you want me to sign Mary's name as well, or just?
I got to ask Mary on that one.
Yes,
Okay. Yeah, I can sign it, and then I'll send it straight over to the court.
Thank you.
that'll work for me.
All right, thanks a lot.
Okie dokie.
Cardi, have you talked, has your client seen this conditional
Yeah.
dismissal? Have you gone over it?
Yes,
with him?
my client, yeah, he does. Yeah, he has agreed to the conditional dismissal, and he knows the terms of it. I thought that he was going to be here this morning, but I can try to get in touch with him if you'd like to speak with him, Your Honor.
Well, at least get in touch with him so I know you have his permission to sign his name.
Oh, yes, Your Honor, I definitely have that, but I would be happy to get him on the line to see if he can call in.
Excuse me, hello.
So I've had enough of those where they come
Hi,
back and say,
Ms. Ann.
who's that?
That was Miss Katzman. I muted her, Your Honor.
I've had enough of them come back and say, I didn't agree to that. I didn't tell him he could sign my name. Of course,
I got you.
But if you
I'll get him to call in right now.
I appreciate it. Mr. Abbott, do I have another one for you?
You've got
Who
the
was that
seven.
that said they were covering for Gromer?
Kevin's going to cover.
that-
Broner.
That was
Kevin.
Mr. Callahan.
That's right. Mr. Abbott, I don't have any more for you until
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. Wow.
Wow, cool.
10:40, 10:50?
Got me between 10 and 11.
Well, I tell you what, you can go ahead. You have other courtrooms you need to get to now? I know
Oh, yeah.
that's a joke.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I have the courtrooms to go to.
If there's something wrong with this one, we'll call you, okay? Mary
Right,
Burke,
fair
you
enough.
gonna stay with us?
I'm sorry, what?
I was asking Ms. Burke if she was gonna stay with us for a while.
Yeah, I can stay for a minute. I don't have enough until 9 o'clock.
Mr. McCarty, did you get the defendant?
No, Your Honor, I tried to call him. He didn't answer. I'm going to text and email him right now.
I can trust you guys. If I run into any trouble with this, I'm blaming it on all of you.
Yeah, you can just blame me, Your Honor. It would be my fault. But I promise that I did speak with him, and I do have his permission to sign off on it. But I will get him on the phone as soon as possible.
Okay, well, I'll accept your word. And the next one I have is 2034751. That would be Tyra Nicole Property Management versus Linda Johnson.
Robinson.
Is Mr. Butchard here?
That's the one for Mr. Callahan. He was standing in for them, for Gromer.
Oh, okay. You're right. I'll just set that aside right there. 20347-515, another Tyra Nickel property versus Ira Lockett. And we're waiting for Callahan for that.
Do I say that I'm in the courtroom? I'm sorry. Linda Robinson.
That's the one you just called, Donna. I'll change her name.
I'm sorry, I was in the wrong courtroom.
That's all right, it happens. Ms. Robinson, we're waiting on the attorney for the plaintiff. He had another courtroom to go to, so
Yes.
just, we're changing your name from the phone number to, your name, and then we will be back. He should be back here in a minute or two.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
Thank you. These are all different.
Is there any way that I can find out if the Lakeshore attorney has came into the courtroom?
You sure can. Who's the lecture attorney you're looking for?
I believe her name was Sharon.
Mr. McCarty, I don't know, well, that may have been just one of the clerks you were talking to and not one of the attorneys.
Maybe so. She used to call my phone as far as keeping me updated on the program who's supposed to pay for it that my landlord sent me.
Mr.
Oh my
McCarty,
goodness.
are you Lakeshore?
No, Mr. Lejinsky is, though. I believe he's on the call.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. McCarty. I'm actually looking it up right now, Your Honor, to see who may have worked on it. Is Miss Johnson correct?
No, it's Linda Robinson, Lynda.
That's right.
Last name Robinson, Robinson.
Thank you, Ms. Robinson.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Because what I can do is put you in one of what we refer to as the breakout room to let you talk to the attorney to make sure we have everything to get us started for today.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Robinson, may I ask your middle name?
Michelle. Well, it looks like Michelle, but it's pronounced Michelle.
Okay, I found a file. One moment, please. Maybe Ms. Sharp. Was it Teresa Sharp by chance?
That might
Regardless, Your Honor, in an effort to not hold up the court, if we have a Lakeshore file for her, so if there's not other representation present, I'd be happy to stand in.
Well, you guys change your days so much, I don't know. You need to send me a written document as to who's on what day and this. So is Ms. Sharp due here on this day? Do you know?
As you're describing, Your Honor, currently UCHC MLS is assigned to the docket for today, and I'm here for specific cases only. So I don't know.
You just got assigned.
I volunteered, and I'd be graciously willing to help. No problem.
Thank you so very much. Okay, Ms. Robinson, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to place you in a breakout room with Mr. Lisinski so we can try to get some things ready for when the attorney comes back, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Let's see, Mr. Lisinski, where are you online? Okay, Mr. Lisinski. You're going to room 1.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And Ms. Robinson?
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to room 1 behind him so that you can talk.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Mr. Callahan say where he was going? He just said he was coming.
He did say he was going someplace. He had to go to another courtroom, but I didn't remember. I don't remember where he said.
Millhouse.
Millhouse. Hi, Mr. Halbauer.
Mr. Hellbauer.
Good morning, everybody. I was just coming over here to make sure Miss D'Amica and Miss Robinson got over here. They were in Judge Millhouse's courtroom. I'm sure that's why Kevin went back. Mr. Callahan had 2 cases for Gromer, and both of the defendants showed up in our courtroom, so I was making sure they made it over here.
I thought you would just at least come to say hello to us.
That was the next thing I was going to say. I miss you guys, and I'm sure I'll see you around. They got me. They said that you're just too rough on me. So I'm not an experienced attorney, so I have to stay away from you, Your Honor.
Now you
No way.
I'm glad to see you on the bench, Your Honor,
Yeah, me
and
too.
staff. Nice to see everybody.
Nice to see you too.
Have a good one.
Are you assigned to us any day?
I am in Judge Millhouse's courtroom Wednesday, Thursday, and it seems like every other day of the week nowadays. Got about 50 active cases right now.
You mean seriously? They don't have you assigned to us at all?
Right now, what we're trying to do is basically keep the attorneys in the same courtrooms. That way you guys, the judges, don't have as big of an issue adjourning cases to try and fight for days. If that makes any sense, you keep the same attorneys in the same courtrooms, and that way we really can't say we're in different courtrooms all the time.
He's trying to say you're stuck with me. And Donovan.
We like you guys.
Well,
We do miss him. We
Are
miss
you
him.
trying to trade for me, Judge?
No. It's just, we miss Mr. Hellbauer.
We used to see
Right.
him in person.
Every day. We can see him every day.
Across the hallway from us.
Right.
Is it because I?
See you, Hellbauer, you take care of yourself, okay?
Yep, I'll see you guys around. Good to see everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.
Is it because I'm short, Judge?
We can't tell.
Thank you.
He is short though.
Thanks, Bill.
Obviously, you've never seen me either.
Excuse me, this is
Okay,
Gary
Mr.
Sagatti.
Hellbauer.
Mr. Bill, when I clicked in, I heard you say, "I'll see you around." Are you leaving?
Yes, he's not with us today. He just came to say hello.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a longer seat.
No, he came to make sure we had D'Amica Anders and Miss Anderson, which we do.
Good morning, Mr. Sagatti.
Good morning, Denise. How are you?
Great.
Denise, would you find what case is D'Amica Anders on? Or is it Anderson?
She's on a 9 o'clock case. That's a Gromer case. 519 is her
Which is, oh, I was wondering which Anderson you're talking about. This is Barbara Katzman. Good morning, everybody. Sorry, I was on the phone with a client earlier.
Good morning.
What's your case number, Ms. Katzman? Or what time
And I
is it?
have Verdine Anderson.
What's the last of your
It is 673. But she's
okay,
unable
that's
to
at
be here this
9:30.
morning.
That's what Mr. Landau.
Right.
That's at 9:30. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Just
Well, if everybody
FYI. And whatever else comes up, I'm assigned to your courtroom, and I'm sure you'll miss Bill, but I'm here.
We missed you too, Ms. Katzman. Is everybody here on your case?
I'm sorry?
Is everybody here on your case? Or
No,
you're
just me.
finished?
Oh, my client is not going to be here. I don't know if Mr. Landau's here yet or not.
No, he isn't.
This is gonna be new to him anyway.
Okay, well, we need to get Mr. Callahan. Do we have a phone number? Anybody got a phone number for Callahan?
I do.
Would you, thank you, Ms. Katzman. Would you call him and tell him we have a stack that we're waiting for him?
I will send him a text. It'll probably be faster. Yes.
You talked to him. Did he say he knew we had one with us today? When you talked to Mr. Page yesterday, did he realize he had one with us today? He could say about it. Well, that's my understanding. Anybody standing in for Mr. Palis today? Is there a Matthew Wilson here today?
Your Honor, Mr. Wilson has worked with Lakeshore on his EDP application and things, and I'm trying to get in touch with him now. I'm not sure why he's not here, but I am looking for him.
Well, it is a little early.
I think we'll be.
I just saw that Mr. Sagadi was here and if we could get it done.
Yeah, Brant,
Okay.
Brant, I gave you everything a landlord needs. Do you still need a little time, or where are you at?
Yes, sir, I do. With probably a number of our matters today, not necessarily yours, but yeah, I would love to have a little bit more time on this issue if we could to finish this application.
Your Honor, could we get a 2-week adjournment on this one right now since we're here?
Lozinski, your client isn't planning on coming?
Your Honor, he was planning on coming, and I don't know exactly where he is at the moment, and we're trying to get a hold of him currently.
Well, it's not scheduled till 9:10, and
Okay,
it's just 9:02.
That could be it.
Yep, could be it.
Brant, what do you want to go to a breakout room, or what are our other cases that we've got today that we need to chat about? You want me to call you?
I don't know if that's necessary right now, Mr. Sagadi. I have quite a long list of hearings today, and I kind of have to
all right
figure out whose is whose. So, but we can stay in communication about all of them.
All right.
How about Ms. Robinson? What are we doing with that one?
Yes, and I don't know, is it Mr. Sullivan that's standing in on that one, or we have, Ms. Robinson and I have talked, and we're good to go on our end, Your Honor.
And who's the plaintiff's attorney on this one? Is it?
It is
Callahan.
Callahan that we're waiting on.
Mr. Gromer's office is the plaintiff's
Callahan
attorney.
is sent.
And Callahan is covering for him.
Right.
Ms. Katzman, you text him? Did he text back?
Your Honor, I just came myself from Judge Millhouse's courtroom, and he was in there last time when I left.
Are we talking, who are we talking about? Sorry.
Callahan.
Oh, he's in Judge Jones Coleman. And he will be here as soon as he's able.
Okay.
Good morning to the person that just zoomed in. Your phone number ends in 3273. What's your name, please?
Darrell Foster.
Thank you.
Okay.
Mr. Foster, what time was your case scheduled for?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock today?
Yes.
You happen to have your case number handy?
Pardon me?
I'm sorry, do you happen to have your case number handy?
Yes. It's, 1 second. Yes, it's, 2034-3129.
20341, what else?
No, 2034-3129.
Slow down.
3129. 20343-129. So it's 20343-129.
Yes,
Thank you so much.
you're welcome.
Renee, can you look that up for me?
Renee's not here. She stepped out.
Okay. Okay.
Excuse me, Judge, I have a conditional dismissal to submit. Should I send it to Renee? It's for, I think, a 10 o'clock case today.
Yes.
Thank
She'll
you.
be back in. She just stepped out.
Mr. Foster, Mr. Foster, Mr. Foster.
I'm here.
We have your case scheduled at 10:30 today.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, I'll call back.
All right, Mr. Foster.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry,
Honor.
Denise, that was my mistake. Mr. Foster's my client. I told him 9.
Oh, no problems, no worries. How are you
Mrs. Donovan.
today?
Good, thank you. Sorry, Donovan.
Oh, no, that's okay. I just wanted to let the judge know that Mr. Cerna is now on the line, and I have spoken to him to confirm that he agrees with the payment. But if Your Honor would like to speak to him as well, he is here.
That's Mr. Cerner, and that's for the case ending in 4947.
It's Boydell
No.
versus Cerna.
I think I already put it up here.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. I apologize. I was having some internet issues this morning.
Not a problem. We all do. So, Mr. McCarty, you have the case number there?
Yeah, it's 6876, I believe.
Call the whole case.
Okay, 2034-6876. It's Boydell Development Company versus Carlos Cerna.
So, Mr. Cerner, you have seen the agreement or understand
Yeah, I spoke.
the agreement?
I'm sorry. I apologize. Go ahead.
You understand the agreement?
Yes, I spoke with Mr. McCarty this morning. He did explain it to me, and I also spoke with him a couple times before now too, and I do agree with it.
And you're giving Mr. McCarty permission to sign your name on the agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You may leave then.
Thank you so much, Your Honor. Y'all have a great day.
Thank you, you too. Mr. McCarty?
Yes, Your Honor.
I will. With that and send it to us.
Okay, I'll do that right now. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Willie Barber.
Let's see if we have anybody else. Anybody here representing Matthew Wilson?
Your Honor, again, that's me, Brant, P84238 from Lakeshore Legal Aid. Still trying to get a hold of Mr. Wilson.
Okay, it's scheduled at 9:10, so I just keep asking because I see Gary here and, Mr. Sadati here and,
Your Honor, I'm going to leave the court for a moment so I can call him on my office phone with your permission, okay? Thank you.
bye-bye. Ooh.
There's Mr. Callahan, Your Honor. He just
Mr.
came in.
Callahan, are you here?
I am here, Judge, yes.
I got 4 or 5 of yours. Let's go.
Oh, I only have 2 on the docket, but let's do it. Yep,
But I thought you're coming Grover.
I am. I'll figure it out. I'm not worried about it.
Does that mean Butchart too?
Yes.
Okay, 20347-551. It's TYRAA Nicole Property Management versus Linda Robinson.
And Your Honor, Kevin Callahan, P78273, filling in for the attorney of record, Brian Bouchard for plaintiff.
Ms. Robinson, your name for the record?
Linda Robinson.
And of course, I just sent,
I was just going to say you sent the other guy out though.
yeah, I sure did. So let's just hold on. Let me flip to the other one. Just hold on, Ms. Robinson.
Yes, ma'am.
20347-515, Tyra Nicole Property Management versus Ira Luckett. Is there Ira Luckett here? Scheduled for 8:50. It appears that this is a first-time case.
Your Honor, Kevin Callahan, filling in for the attorney of record, James Gorham for plaintiff. I don't have the paperwork on this one. However, it is a first hearing, so we would ask for an adjournment on this case.
And that's just what I'm going to do.
Excuse me, Mr. Lockett case can actually be dismissed. That was supposed to be dismissed. He has paid.
Your Honor, that was Eddie from Tyra Nicole Property Management. So I will go ahead and dismiss that case without prejudice at this time.
When you start speaking, sir, you need to tell us who you are.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And what's the property management company?
It's Tyra Nicole Property Management, Your Honor.
Denise, you're gonna change that? It just says property management on the, if you put Tyra, that would help us a little bit. So this one's going to be dismissed, and I see Mr. Lisinski is back.
Mr. Eddie, can you give me your last name for the record, please?
Woods.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
We call it 20347-511, Tyra Nicole Property Management versus Linda Robinson.
I'm back, Judge.
Brian Lisinski, P84238 on behalf of defendant.
Your Honor, Kevin Callahan filling in for the attorney of record for plaintiff, P78273.
Thank you very much.
So
Your Honor, if I may, Ms. Robinson was in the midst of her EDP application when she was actually admitted to the hospital for COVID, and this is her first hearing on the matter. Her EDP application was actually in process before she got a court date. It is largely completed. I'd like to see if we could get a brief adjournment on her behalf to complete that application and process.
I have no objections to that, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, Mr. Callahan, you said you'd agree to that?
Oh, yes, of course.
Thank you. And
Mr. Callahan.
Mr. Lisinski, and you guys, what did you mean by brief adjournment?
Well, I mean, 2 weeks probably, Your Honor.
Fine with me.
Not supposed to be here Monday, the 23rd, November 23rd.
Your Honor, I know that I think we have a matter before your court, another matter I do on the 24th. Is that a date you would be here?
I'm available on the 24th as well.
It's already full. Renee didn't even put it on the list here, what I could use, so. I have December 1st.
I'm in court in 36th District. I believe it's yours or another courtroom on the 23rd, Monday the 23rd, if that works for Mr. Lozinski.
I can make that work. No problem.
The 23rd at 9:10. Now, gentlemen, if I'm not here, now, guys, Renee just showed me, we could do the 24th, which would help me out.
That's fine too.
Is that good for everybody?
It works for me, Your Honor.
November the 24th?
Yes, November the 24th at 9:20.
Okay, and this is to come back for,
Hopefully everything will be set and we're just signing it.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, Ms. Robinson, we will follow up with you. You won't be lost in any way. We'll make sure we get in touch with you today.
Because I was just a tad bit lost, but thank you so much for that.
Well, we have your phone number corrected now.
Okay, yes, sir.
I'm glad you're feeling better, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, because that was a long journey. It was very scary. My mom actually caught it too, and my grandmother. So all three of us was sick at the same time. And I just now starting to see my daughter a week ago because for that whole month I let her, I asked my sister, could she keep her for me?
Oh, goodness.
So, yeah, it was very scary.
God bless the fact that you are
Oh,
all
yes,
right now.
God is good. God is good.
Yes. You are free to go, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. You guys have a blessed day.
You too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Mr. Callahan, we have one more for you. We might have a few other ones, but I have one more right here. Again, the Tyra Nicole Property Management versus D'Amica Anderson.
Yes, Your Honor. Kevin Callahan, P78273, standing in for the attorney of record, James Gromer, for plaintiff.
Does Miss Anderson, she was here. Miss Anderson, D'Amica Anderson, all I see is the top of your head, ma'am. A little more, there we go. Miss Anderson, would you like to talk to one of our free attorneys?
Yes, I thought an attorney would be provided.
Well, we do have them here. Have you talked to somebody already?
No, I talked to someone at the EDP program, and they said the day of that I would speak with an attorney.
Okay, so you've already started filling out the EDP paperwork?
I have everything that's needed.
Okay, Mr. Callahan, so your client most likely has agreed to the EDP program, obviously?
Absolutely, yeah, we have no objections to that. And that actually helps speed along the process that Ms. Anderson's already done the paperwork.
Yeah. Who's covering EDP? Is that McCarty?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm happy to speak to Miss Anderson.
I'll put you in the breakout room with her, but we may be able just to adjourn it since she's already started the work.
Yeah, it sounds like it. I just would like to get some contact information from her if I could.
Good point.
Could we do the 24th on that one too, since I'm already here and the paperwork's already been started?
Yes, 9:50.
Your Honor, I actually will not be here on the 24th, unfortunately.
So we're going to assign you to room 1.
Okay,
and
thank you,
we're
Your
going to
Honor.
put Ms. Anderson in there with you.
Yeah, Your Honor, my days are Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Then hold on till I'm going to let you talk to her.
Okay, I'll go into the breakout room right now.
Yeah, room 1.
Your Honor, while that's happening, I'm going to go. I have one case left in Millhouse. I'm going to go handle that, and I'll be right back. Okay.
Make sure you get right back here because I think we had a couple of more of yours.
Oh, okay. You just want to try to call him now then, or?
Well, actually, I have to go do the pile and see.
Your Honor, I also have to go to, I'm sorry, this is Brant from Lakeshore, P8423. I also have to go to a 925 in Millhouse, and we'll be right back.
Make sure it's right back, you guys. Callahan, I think Renee is saying you don't have any more.
No, he has one.
Okay, good. Thank you, Judge. So I'll be right back.
1020. 1020.
1020.
Callahan, 1020.
Yep. Yana, may I find out who is K51? Hello, K. Uh-oh. What's your name? Person whose phone is labeled K51. What's your name, please?
Charles Moulton.
Thank you. And the young lady whose phone is labeled Pamela. What's your name, please?
Pamela Kyle.
What's your last name?
Kyle.
Thank you. Miss Kyle, what time is your case scheduled for?
9:20.
Would you happen to have your case number?
203 46556.
We have it as, you said your last name is Kyle?
Yes.
We have it as Keys. Can you spell your last name for me?
KYLES.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Moulton, your case is scheduled at 9 o'clock.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Could you mute yourself? I'm sorry, Yana.
You said 9 o'clock?
Yes, ma'am.
We may have adjourned it. Let's see what happened. Isn't it after 9 now?
Yes. I don't think we called it. It's a Dyer's case.
Oh, okay. I'll find it right now. What's the last 3 again?
101. Miss Kyle, your case is scheduled at 9:20.
And you have the Dyer case for?
Yes, I have it on the schedule at 9 o'clock, Your Honor.
I must have an old schedule then.
Oh.
What's the number?
20347-101.
Maybe you have a different calendar. I don't have. What? I don't have this case to talk about on my calendar.
Oh, it's probably.
And I don't have it in my stack here.
Right, it's probably.
Let me hit the last 4 again.
The last 4?
What's the case number?
The case number is 20347-101.
Yeah, that one.
Renee's checking it. She said she think it was dismissed.
Okay.
So we're double checking it.
Okay.
No, it wasn't dismissed, it was adjourned.
So we called it at 9 o'clock this.
No. You signed a motion for a substitute for service and you scheduled it.
Who's the attorney?
The person that just zoomed in with the phone, LG, what's your name, please?
My name is Kevin Riley. Riley.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What's going on? Your Honor, that's my case. And I just wanted to let you know that I'm also subbing in for Carrie Seib on Phoenix Property Management versus Lakaria Anderson. That's last three digits are 523.
Denise, the case that we were calling, the reason I don't have it is it was adjourned. I think Mr. Dyer must have a question about service or something.
Oh, okay.
We're looking for it, Renee is looking for it so I can tell the gentleman what's going on.
Okay.
That's probably why I don't have it on my schedule.
Okay. Mr. Riley, I have your case scheduled at 9:40. So could you please mute yourself until your case is called?
Okay.
Thank you. Mr. Moulton, they're checking on your case. Can you mute yourself until your case, till we get back with you?
Yes. How do you do that?
I can, oh, you have to push your, I don't really know how to tell you how. I can mute you, but you have to.
I see how to do it. Okay.
Okay, thank you. The Galaxy A10e that just came in,
Yes.
what's your name, please?
It's for Vashal Moore.
Your name is Fashawn Moore?
No, I'm Kimberly Moore.
Okay, your case is at 9:20.
I was in another courtroom. They gave me 432, and I just called. They just gave me the right number.
Okay, so you're Kimberly Moore, and the person that on the case is VACHAA. Is that right?
AL. Yes.
AL. Okay. So you're okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Your case is scheduled at 9:20. Can you mute yourself until your case is called, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Is Mr. Lavasser going to be here today by any chance? Okay, is the gentleman who's asking about his case, is it Charles Moulton?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, Mr. Moulton.
I'll ask him. Unmute yourself.
How you doing?
Well, Mr. Moulton, the plaintiff's attorney asked us yesterday or a couple of days ago to adjourn this because they didn't have service over you, and they wanted to allow alternate service, which means they would do first class mail, certified mail, and tacking to the door. Do you have an attorney, sir?
Yes, but he's not present right now.
Who's the attorney?
Neil.
Who's your attorney?
His name is Neil.
What's the last name?
Neil George, I think.
And is he one of the free agency, or is he just your attorney?
I think he's my attorney.
I mean, you hired him yourself?
Yes.
So he's not from Housing Coalition or any of those places that work with us?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Then I can give you the date that this has been adjourned to, and you can talk to your attorney about it.
Okay, it's been adjourned.
Is this a foreclosure case?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's a foreclosure on the land contract. So you have your own personal attorney.
Yes.
Okay, this matter has been adjourned to December 3rd at 9 a.m.
What does adjourn mean?
We just put it off until that day. The,
Okay.
attorney for the plaintiff, because it's a foreclosure case, the law requires that they have to get notify you of this in a certain way. And they thought they did not have service, proof of service that you knew about the hearing today. So they asked that we adjourn it so that they could send first-class mail, tacking, and certified mail to you.
Okay.
But now that we know, I can just tell you that it is adjourned to December 3rd at 9 a.m.
Okay.
Do you have an email address? Maybe we can email a copy of this to you.
I don't currently have an email address.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll mail a copy of this to you, but please write it down. You're due back here on December the 3rd at 9 a.m.
Okay.
And who is your attorney? What's his name?
His name is Neil. I can't think of his last name at the moment.
Okay. Was he going to meet you here today?
Yes, I notified him yesterday and we were supposed to get it done, but I didn't know how to get the Zoom thing done. I thought I was going to be late, so I just really tried to get the Zoom on.
Well, you can call him and tell him that it has been adjourned to December 3rd, and we'll mail a copy of this off the service to you.
Okay.
Okay? So December the 3rd is when it's adjourned to, at 9 a.m.
December 3rd, 9 a.m.
Yes. You can leave now, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Have a great day.
You too, sir. 20346-649 Harbor Residential versus Matthew Wilson.
Gary Sagatti, Your Honor, for Harbor.
In Brant Lashinsky, P8423, on behalf of Mr. Wilson, we have not been able to get a hold of him, unfortunately, Your Honor.
So what had you started to do with this one? Or is this a first hearing?
This is the second hearing, I believe. We have been contacting and working with Mr. Wilson on some EDP application materials, which don't appear to be complete. But we do have communication with him and some attempts on his part.
You probably gonna have to stand on something.
Excuse me, would you stop talking, whoever you are? And Mr. Moulton, you're free to go. You can hang up.
Okay, I'm trying to right now.
Oh, okay. So what shall we do, Ms. Lazinski? You want to adjourn it?
I would. I think Mr. Sagatti previously suggested that might be a solution even momentarily, Your Honor. Could we have an adjournment so I can track down Mr. Wilson and see if what's going on?
Mr. Sagatti, is that fine
Yeah,
with
but
you?
I'm trying to listen to the people. I can't talk.
Who is that?
Oh, shit.
Somebody that just called in that 8620, I muted them.
Okay. So, Mr. Sagatti, any problem with us adjourning it?
No, Your Honor. Brant, has your client been pretty responsive?
You know, it seems a little spotty. I don't mind saying that there has been some communication regarding EDB specifically, and some things appear to have been submitted, but we definitely need to follow up and see what's going on with the situation.
If he responds to you, how quickly can you get this completed, you think?
I think with a 2-week adjournment, we would be in a very, very good place to have it completed, especially expediting it, knowing that time's of the essence.
All right. Your Honor, I would agree to a 2-week adjournment, and I understand you're going to be unavailable for several days. If we can fit it into a day that you're going to be back, I'd like a notation, please, that if Mr. Wilson, again, is out of communication, that a default judgment can enter.
How about November 24th?
That works for me, Mr. Winsky.
That's fine with me, Your Honor. Thank you.
November 24th at 10 a.m.
November 24th at 10 a.m. with, that'll be the final adjournment.
I don't know. Why are you saying that?
That's what I'm requesting.
Is this his first adjournment, second adjournment?
We're here today on the second adjournment. We were in court on October 15th, November 5th, and then again today.
Okay, look, I put default questionable. Okay, thank you guys on that one.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let's see, I have another one here we need to do. Oh, this is the Danica Anderson one.
That's a conditional dismissal, Your Honor, with Mr. Santiago. Scheduled for 10:30, but if we're ready, we can go.
I thought this was Mr. Callahan's case.
Yes, Your Honor. I think Mr. Sakati might have heard something different. Danica Anderson, I was just in the breakout room with her, and we were waiting, and we were going to talk to Mr. Callahan about an adjournment.
Okay, Mr. Callahan had to go to another courtroom. Denise, maybe you can find out who the phone number for 1187.
Yes, ma'am. The person that called in whose phone number is 1187, can you please tell me your name? Phone number.
Darlene.
What? I'm sorry, what is it?
Darlene.
What is it? I'm sorry.
Darlene.
Darlene what?
Caldwell.
All right, Miss Caldwell. What time was your case scheduled for?
They just told me 9:30, but I'm the manager of COH Greenfield.
You're the manager of what?
COH Greenfield. Mark Landlord is our attorney.
Okay. Okay. So you
And
said
I think we have a case for Kevin Rowley today.
Also Grenada Apartments.
Granada.
Granada Apartments. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
And the person whose phone is labeled W1, what's your name, please? The person whose phone number is labeled W1, what's your name, please?
It's the same name, Darlene. I'm using my computer and my phone, so I'm the same person.
You can't do that. We only need one.
No, because we don't have the voice on the computer, so I have to use the phone.
Oh, okay.
All right.
All right, Miss Caldwell, we got it. Thank you.
All right, sweetie.
I prefer to only use the phone.
I'm sorry, Yana, what you say?
Why can't we just use the phone? And put her name there. Mr. Landau was just trying to come in too. Oh, well, never mind. 20347-523 Phoenix Property Management versus Lucretia, Lacharia Anderson, and there's a Carrie, Seib is the attorney for the plaintiff. Scheduled for 9:10. Okay. 20346-556. City Place Properties versus Pamela Keys.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of Miss Kiles. Her name's actually Kiles, not Keys. I believe I saw her on the call.
Yeah, she was on. There she is.
There she is.
And Your Honor, I did send a conditional dismissal to the landlord's attorney, and I believe it was accepted, but I wanted to make sure to confirm at the hearing today, but I don't see the attorney of record on the call unless I'm missing something.
Attorney Krell, K-R-A-L.
Are you on here twice?
Yeah, and I received it. I did receive
Excuse
something
me.
from.
Hold on, that's Miss Wyrock. Okay, I'm sorry, Jan, I couldn't hear.
I did receive confirmation from Mr. Kroll saying go for it, and also from Chris Ferriol, who I believe is the property manager, saying looks good to the conditional dismissal. But I was hoping that they could be here to confirm. If the court feels comfortable with that, I'm happy to submit it, but.
Nope, you know me, I need people to confirm it. Will you see if you can contact Mr. Krell?
Yes, I'll see if I can get in touch
Find
with
out
him.
if he was planning on being here today.
I'll do that right now.
Thank you. 20347-527 is Willie Barber versus Bachal Moore. Can't see what date or time it's scheduled for.
It said today at 9:20. That's what it told. That's what I have on my paperwork.
And who are you again? Please, before you start talking, tell us who you are.
I'm sorry. I am Kimberly Moore, Bashar Moore's wife.
Okay. And what did you say, what time it's scheduled for?
It told me 9:20.
Sounds about right. Is Willie Barber the landlord here?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, Ms. Moore, would you like to talk to one of our free attorneys about this case? We have a couple of programs that may help pay the rent for you.
Well, I applied with the housing coalition, and she said that they would get back to me.
Okay.
I submitted all the paperwork to her.
And who might her be?
I'm sorry, ma'am?
What, you said you provided all the paperwork to her. I'm just wondering what the name of the lady you provided it to.
It was a general email to the with the application that I submitted that she told me to submit.
Okay. Who's here from the Housing Coalition? You know I can't remember. Is Miss Braley here? There she is. Mr. Barber, are you interested in, Mr. Barber, we have a couple of programs that would pay your rent for you. Are you interested?
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Barber, are you interested?
Yes, I'm interested. It's just nothing has panned out since March.
Well, we're gonna work on it right now. Ms. Braley, can you talk to?
Absolutely.
Ms. Braley, can you talk to Ms. Moore?
Okay, am
am I talking to Mr. Barber or am I talking to Ms. Moore?
Ms. Moore is the defendant. I want to see what paperwork she has provided, and then you can talk to Mr. Barber also.
Okay. I see.
So let's talk, you'll be in room 2.
Okay, sounds good.
Ms. Moore, I put you in one of our private rooms, room 2, so that you can have a private conversation with the attorney, so we can determine. I think she's gone already. I see Mr. Krell has come aboard.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge, this is Lockhart. Mr. Hughes was here.
Good morning.
Mr. Lockhart, what? I'm sorry.
Sorry, there was another courtroom.
Mr. Krell, what are the last 3 or 4 case numbers for yours?
Your Honor, I believe it's 6556.
6556, here it is. Recall it 20346-556. This is the case of City Place Properties versus Pamela. It's not Keys, it's something else.
It's Kyle's, Your Honor.
Kyle's. Pamela Kyle's, okay. Mr. Krell, your appearance?
Good morning, Your Honor. Thomas Krell here, we have the plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of Ms. Kyles, who is in the courtroom.
Yes. Ms. Kyles, what is Pamela Kyles, not Keys?
Yes, Kyle.
Mr. Krell, we need to fix that. All the paperwork says Keyes.
Your Honor, I did include it on the, I did change the name on the conditional dismissal that Mr. Kroll, I believe, agreed to. It's good to court. It should be changed.
Do we have that?
You don't have it yet. I was waiting to send it until I confirmed with Mr. Kroll. I just wanted to.
Confirmed. Let's confirm, Donovan.
Okay, perfect.
And Ms. Kyles, have you seen this?
I'm sorry.
Have you seen the conditional dismissal that they worked out?
Donovan spoke with me about it.
Oh, he spoke with you about it? And you're comfortable with it?
Yes.
And you're gonna give Mr. McCarty, permission to sign your name?
Yes.
Okay.
Your
Thank you
Honor,
very much.
I can put the conditions on the record that if that makes you more comfortable.
It does. At least put the major ones on.
Okay, so the major ones are that the EDP program will pay $2,083 to plaintiff by or on or before November 27th, 2020. They will also pay $1,200 to be put towards Ms. Kyle's future rents. That would be $750 for December and $450 for January. And they'll also pay $150 of court costs and fees, and that will settle everything between plaintiff and defendant and bring her current through the end of the month. And then also obviously with the payment for December, it pays for that. And then also obviously January, there would be a partial payment and she would be responsible to make up the difference of $300 in January.
Sounds good to me.
Correct.
Mr. Krell, that's what you agreed to?
Yes, satisfied, Your Honor.
Thank you. And Ms. Kyles, you too?
Yes.
Okay. Ms. Kyles, you're free to go.
Thank you.
Somebody I guess is going to send that to us.
Okay.
I will send it right now, Your Honor.
Thank you. Mr. Krell, unless I have another case with you, you're free to go.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Good to see you.
You too, sir.
Your Honor, I'm back on 5-9. I think we just needed a new date.
What'd you say the number was?
519, it's D'Amica Anderson. I believe she met with Mr. McCarty.
That's correct, Your Honor. I did speak with her. Does sound like she does have the EDP documents ready to go.
I tell
But
you what, let me recall it.
Okay.
203-519. This is the case of, that Tyra Nicole Property Management versus D'Amica Anderson.
Your Honor, Kevin Callahan, P78273, representing plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of defendant.
Ms. Anderson, would you put your name on the record?
D'Amica Anderson.
Thank you. So, when we work, all we need is a date to come back?
Correct.
Yes, Your Honor. And I think before we were talking I'm only available on Wednesdays and Thursdays in this court, if possible. I can obviously make myself available on other days, but if it's possible to keep it to those days, that would be great.
You said Wednesdays or Thursdays?
Your Honor, on the 25th, which is I know we discussed the 24th, but Mr. McCarty is not available. On the 25th, I am in 36th District already. I don't know if the court has availability that day.
I don't know, I think we booked up that day. I don't see it on the day's schedule that I can use. Hold on, let me check something.
Or I guess December 2nd too, which is the following Wednesday.
You said it's gotta be Wednesday or Thursday?
Can't schedule nothing on Wednesday.
Can't schedule nothing on Wednesday, Renee just said, and the 3rd is Thursday, and I don't think we have a schedule yet for December 3rd. Wait a minute, I might have it right here. I have December 4th.
I do December 4th too? Oh wait, Mr. McCarty can't, sorry.
3rd is a good day.
December 3rd is a good day.
Fantastic.
What time, Renee?
9:10.
What did you say, 9:30?
9:10.
9:10 for December 3rd, folks. Everybody hearing me?
Yes.
Yes.
So December 3rd at 9:10.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay. Did we ever get Attorney Seib, S-E-I-B? Case number 20346-673, Orchestra Towers versus Verdina Anderson.
Good morning, Your Honor. Mark Land on behalf of the plaintiff.
Is there Verdina Anderson here?
Good morning, Your Honor. Sorry, I was on mute. Barbara Katzman, P45621, on behalf of the defendant, Ms. Anderson, who is not present at this time. However, I have spoken to her, and This is a first hearing, Your Honor, and we're requesting an adjournment. This should be an EDP case.
It's the second
And-
hearing, Barb.
I'm sorry?
Second hearing.
Oops. Sorry, I just got the case. Then it's up
Landau,
to
your clients are interested in the EDP? Yes.
This is a non-payment case.
Mr. Landau,
Yes, Your Honor.
your clients are interested in the EDP, correct?
All my clients are willing to do EDP.
Okay,
Great.
just need to get it on the record again. Okay, Ms. Katzman, you were asking for an adjournment. How long an adjournment are you looking for?
Probably 2 weeks to get the paperwork in. My client is going to have some difficulties doing that. She also has lost her son to COVID and her father's in the hospital and she has to be tested again. So
How about December 1st? I won't be here on the 19th, the 18th, 19th, and 20th. I won't be here.
and that's a Tuesday, Your Honor? And that'll be fine for me.
Mr. Landau,
What was the date, Your Honor? Kind of faded out on me.
December 1st, which is a Tuesday.
Very good. At what time?
I was just getting ready to double check. 8:50?
Looks good to me.
Is that good, Ms. Katzman?
Yes, Your Honor.
December 1st at 8:50. Excuse me.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. I will let my client know.
Wait a minute, who's that talking? Let's see. 20347-531 Baltimore Station LLC versus James Smith II.
Hi,
I see Mr. Smith is here. Your name, sir?
James Smith II.
Okay. Is there a Joel Grand here from the law firm of Grand and Grand? You're muted, sir.
Sorry, Your Honor.
Your appearance, please.
For the record, Joel Grand on behalf of Plaintiff Baltimore Station LLC.
Mr. Smith, are you interested in talking to one of our free attorneys?
Yes, I contacted the EDP program in the Housing Coalition, and they said that they would provide one for today, but I wasn't given a name.
Okay. Who do I have for Housing Coalition?
Your Honor, this is Donovan McCarty. Can you hear me?
And this is Barbara Katzman.
Oh, Ms. Katzman, are you assigned to my courtroom today?
I am, Your Honor.
Oh.
You'll be seeing me every Thursday.
Oh, okay. Then what about you take Mr. Smith and go into a break room with him?
That would be fine, Your Honor.
Mr. Smith, I'm going to assign you to one of our free attorneys, Barbara Katzman, and we're going to put you in what we refer to a breakout room, okay, where you can have a private conversation.
Okay, thanks.
See you in a
Your Honor,
minute.
should I wait or can we just set an adjourn date for this?
Hold on, let me have you talk to Ms. Katzman first.
That would be fine with me. Can we set it for a Thursday or the Tuesday that I'm already here?
You don't want to talk to him to get his information so you'll know who you're talking to?
Well, if it's more convenient for Mr. Grand, I don't have a problem with that, and then I could talk to the client.
What do you guys want to do? I just work here.
Mr. Grand, do you have, excuse me for talking to you directly, do you have any other cases right now?
I do. I have another courtroom I still haven't checked into.
Okay,
And
then
another
let me
courthouse
then,
that I also need to check into.
sorry, then I'll just go into the break room with the client and then we can set it, an adjourned date. I believe this is the first hearing.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great.
And
Judge, is that all right?
Sure. So, Mr. Grant,
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm gonna assign you to break room 3. And Ms. Paxton will assign you to break room 3. Break room 3, okay? Two 346-709, Grenada Apartments versus Kevin Riley.
Your Honor, Brant Lashinsky, P84238 on behalf of Mr. Riley. I think this is Mr. Landau's case.
He was just here.
We have two actually.
Mr. Landau. Mr. Lasinski, are you representing the defendant, Kevin Riley?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
I thought I saw Kevin Riley here earlier too.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Mr. Lasinski, have you talked to Mr. Riley already?
Yes, I have, and our team has. Some of our staff assistants have been working with Mr. Riley on his EDP application materials. There's just such a bulk of applicants during this couple-day period that we need a little bit more time to finish his application materials. I did address that, excuse me, with Mr. Landau, and I'm not sure if he's responded to that yet, but.
Didn't we give a case to Mr. Landau on December 1st? Oh, they're right here. Let me see.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yep, we gave Mr. Landau December 1st at 8:50. We're going to give him December 1st at 8:40.
Your Honor, could you say that time again, please?
I sure can. December 1st at 8:40. That'll put Mr. Landau's cases right behind each other.
Thank you very much.
And I don't think he'll give us any problem if we just adjourn that and let your client go. And if he does, I'll take it.
Thank you, Your Honor. And thank you, Mr. Riley. We'll be in touch, sir.
Okay,
Mr. Riley, you're free to go. Have a good day.
You too, Your Honor.
Thank you very much, sir. Okay, what do we have? Oh,
Your Honor, this is Hillary Braley. I'm back out of the breakout room with Ms. Moore.
Hardly hear you.
And I have one more pending with Mr. Landau as well, Your Honor.
I'm sorry, the person that's talking that just came in with the iPhone, what's your name, please?
My name is Angel Wells.
What is it? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Angel Wells.
Miss Wells, do you know what time your case is scheduled for?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock?
Yes.
Okay, I have you. Thank you. Can you just mute yourself until your case is called, please?
Yes. I don't even know how to work this, so I'm so sorry for talking.
Oh, that's okay. That's fine.
Okay.
Your Honor, Hillary Braley. I'm back.
Brady.
We can't hardly hear you.
And Ms. Brady, what case, you were in the break room of which case?
Can't hear you.
Can't hear you, Ms. Brady.
All Sorry, Your Honor, fighting with my computer. I was in the breakout room with Ms. Moore on the case with Mr. Barber. I am looking up, it's ends in 527.
And I have it here. Do you want to talk to the landlord, Mr. Barber?
At this moment, all I want to confirm with Mr. Barber is that his phone number ends in 1707.
No. No.
Okay. Then yes, if I could talk to him for a minute in breakout room 2, that would be helpful.
We have 2 phone numbers on the file. One
Okay.
ends in 2366 and one in 65995.
And Mr. Barber, are you able to see the chat on the side of the screen?
Mr.
Yeah.
Barber, do you know how to go in the breakout room?
Not really. No, I don't.
Okay.
Okay, do you know how to use the chat room?
I think
Don't worry, I don't.
click on it.
Mr. Barber, we have a couple phone numbers here for you. We have one that ends in 2366. Is that your phone number?
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
Ms. Brady, you got that?
Yes, I do have that one. Okay. Then at this point, Your Honor, all I need
It's on the complaint, 2366.
Yes, and I do have it. Thank you.
You
Mr.
need to,
Barber,
something's wrong with your volume, Ms. Brady. You need to speak up.
can you hear me?
We can hear you, but it's so
Low.
Is that better?
Oh, yes.
Okay. Okay. What was I? Mr. Barber. Okay.
Yeah.
All I want at this point, Mr. Barber, is if you could please send me an updated ledger.
You need an updated ledger.
Yes.
Okay, I would have pay stubs.
Okay.
I would have receipts.
Okay. That would be good. Whatever you have as far as what was being paid for rent. Something updated so that I can see what the numbers look like. That would be helpful.
Okay. How would I get that to you?
Okay. So I sent you my email address in the chat on the side. I don't know if you can see it. But I can also give it to you right now if you want it.
Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Yes, go ahead.
It's H, B as in boy, RALEY at UCHC Detroit.
That's a little too fast for me. HBRLY.
Here, let me
RLY.
Let me see
I
if I
sent
have
to be in your chat room.
Okay. You know what? I'll just give you a call after court. That will
Okay.
be easier. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Hillary,
Okay, we need to do a new date.
Yes.
So-
Okay. If we can adjourn for 2 or 3 weeks, should be fine.
got it.
December 1st or November 24th.
Okay. I'm not here on Tuesdays anymore. I'm Wednesdays and Thursdays.
You guys are gonna have to give me a written, as to who's here on what days.
That's how I'm gonna need it. I need a Post-it note stuck to my forehead.
Okay.
But
what are your days now?
Wednesdays and Thursdays.
That's okay. It'll change next week probably anyway.
Don't even say that, Barbara. You're gonna don't. So it would be the 2nd or the 3rd, Your Honor, if you're available.
December the 3rd.
Okay.
Renee said that was a good date, but what's the time for it, Renee? 9:20. Let's try 9:20.
December 3rd at 9:20. Okay.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Start from 8:40 and go down.
Oh,
Is that for Barber?
Yes. December 3rd at 9:20. Okay.
I know. So it's, you guys will be back December the 3rd at 9:20.
Excellent. Okay.
You got that, Mr. Barber?
Yes. Yes, I do.
Very good. Then you're free to go, and Ms. Braley will call you this afternoon or tomorrow.
Okay,
Correct,
fine.
Ms. Braley?
Yes. Thank you, Your Honor. And
Thank
Ms.
you.
Moore, that means you can leave too, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank everybody.
Your Honor, this is Donovan McCarty. Can you hear me?
Yes?
Yes.
Okay, great. My audio wasn't working for a while, so I had to keep logging off. Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Is everybody out of breakout rooms?
Yeah, but I'm having a problem. I might have to go out and come back in.
And Your Honor, I have a message that says the break room was open, but that I wasn't assigned yet. Is that correct?
No, I might have done it wrong. Let's try all over again. I might have just put the wrong name in, which it looks like I did.
There you are.
James Smith, right?
Correct.
Assigned to.
Is that, I'm sorry, but is that my client or not?
Oh.
Nope, doesn't look like it.
Wait a minute, let me double check. Your client is Ms. Katzman. Who's your client?
James Smith.
He might be in the break room.
Mr. Grand and I were in the break room. I thought I was going to be there with Mr. Smith. However, we have agreed on an adjournment and a possible date, if it's all right with your honor.
Okay, let's see, where is,
And then I would like to speak with Mr. Smith.
okay. So what date of adjournment have you guys agreed to?
December 3rd.
I don't know.
I will be here that day.
That's a good day.
8:40? December 3rd at 8:40?
No.
Your honor, I believe Mr. Grand needs a
Hold
later
on, wait a
time.
minute. Hold on, Renee is telling me what?
9:10.
December the 3rd at 9:10. Is that
Mr.
good for you,
Grant?
Mr. Grant?
I think he's on mute.
Mr. Grant, unmute yourself.
Well,
Mr. Grant, oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Mr.
sorry, Your
Grant
Honor.
That's all right, I do it all the time. December 3rd at 9:10?
Can we do later in the morning? I have a conflict that early. If we could do
I
like
don't know.
11.
I'll check with my clerk and see what she says. How late in the morning are you looking for?
I'm sorry, we're looking December 3rd. I have a 10 o'clock in circuit court, so I was hoping for 11 o'clock.
Nothing else to add.
Okay, 11.
Thank you.
thank you, your honor. And can I now go in a breakout room with Mr. Smith?
Yes.
And thank you, Mr. Grand.
Thank you.
Ms. Katzman, you were in room 3. Now I'm gonna put Mr. Smith in room 3.
Okay, I came out of room 3.
But you can go back in, it's your room.
Great. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Smith, do you know how, there should be something at the bottom of your computer that says, oh.
Excuse me, the person whose phone is LG Stylo 6, what's your name, please?
Larita Gregory.
Miss Gregory,
Yes.
What time was your? I have you. Thank you.
you're scheduled
You're welcome.
for, you're scheduled for
10:20.
10:20, right.
Yep.
Can I go back to calling cases, Denise?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I want you to get these names for people.
Okay.
20-347-534, Midpoint Real Estate Services versus Makiba Robinson.
Good morning, Your Honor. Diane Wyrock on behalf of plaintiff P59773.
Is there a Makiba Robinson here? This appears to be a first hearing.
That is correct.
Makiba Robinson? Mr. Santiago, are you doing my door knocking?
No, Your Honor, this is Donovan McCarty. I'll be doing the door knocking today.
Oh, your door. Alright.
And I'm entering it as you say it.
December 1st?
Okay.
That's 21 days. Is that enough?
Yes, Your Honor, that should be fine. I'll put it on there and let them know what the date is.
At 10:50 a.m.?
10.
That works as well.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Two 346-705 Royal Rose Properties versus Nicole Fuqua.
Mark Land on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brant Lachinsky. 84238, on behalf of the defendant.
Ms. Fuqua is here.
Yes, she is, Your Honor.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then I see they were interested in EDP. What are we doing now, gentlemen?
Your Honor, I had asked Mr. Landau very simply, we just need a little more time on Ms. Fuqua's application materials. We have been working directly with her, and as best she can, she's been responding and getting documents to us. I do know Mr. Landau has sent the landlord application. If we can have a short adjournment just to finish those application materials, we may be able to even submit them before the next court date.
What do you guys consider short adjournment?
Well, Your Honor, I know that we have also already adjourned another of Mr. Landau's cases to December 1st. If we could do December 1st, that would be a good target date to get this wrapped up by.
That's not short.
I would prefer an earlier adjournment, Your Honor. As you know, this was already adjourned for about 3 weeks. I'm not sure what the delay was in terms of getting the defendant's portion of the EDP app in, but we got ours in immediately. And
Please, Mr. Landau, let me slip in here. Mr. Lasinski, what about November 24th?
November 24th is fine, Your Honor. Thank you.
Mr. Landau,
Your Honor,
is that
I
good
just
for
want to
you?
stress that we can't keep adjourning and adjourning. So, you know, This is a type of thing where it needs to be taken seriously and prioritized.
Mr. Landau, you know we take it seriously, but sometimes the paperwork just takes a little longer. So calm down a little bit. We're going to do it for November 24th at 10:10. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you
Ms.
very much.
Duquay, did you understand that? You need to come back here on November 24th.
Yes, ma'am. At what time?
At 10:10 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Duquay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Now, next one is Mr. Abbott around?
No.
No. I see Mr. Coleman's here. Do I have one of his?
Judge, sorry to interject. I just wanted to remind that I'm covering for Carrie Seib on 5/23.
I didn't know that, nor I forgot it. 20347-523 Phoenix Property Management versus Lacaria Anderson.
Mark Lando subbing in for Carrie Seib on behalf of the plaintiff.
Is there a Lacaria Anderson here? Someone who lives on Berkshire? Okay, this appears to be a first hearing, Mr. Landau.
Yes, Your Honor. Do you know if there's personal service?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay, then my understanding that the court will be adjourning it. Just need a new date.
So is the client here interested in the EDP?
Yes.
Denise, check and see who's on LG Stylo 6.
Okay.
Ms. Gregory?
Not you, Miss Gregory. I got you.
Okay.
The people, it's a man and a woman on the LG Stylo 6. What's your name, please? You're on mute. Where did you go?
Carrie Harris.
Okay.
Archie Todd.
I'm sorry, what did you say? What are your names?
Archie Todd and Carrie Harris.
What time is your case scheduled for, please?
10:30.
Okay. Do you happen to have your case number?
Yes, I have it. It's 203-46947.
Okay, they're the occupants with Mr. Cox, Your Honor. And can I get your names again?
Carrie Harris.
Archie Todd.
Harris. And who else? Todd?
Yes, Archie Todd. Yes.
P-O-D-D?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Your case is at 10:30. So can you guys mute yourselves until your case is called, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Let's see. So Lashara Anderson will put on a door knocking list. Is December 1st all right for you, Mr. Landau?
Yeah, it's Ms. Seib's case, so I'll make sure that she's aware.
Okay, December 1st
Yes, ma'am.
at 10:50.
10:50.
10:50 a.m.
Very good.
Thank you, Your Honor. I've put it on the door knocking list.
Oh, I was wondering who's.
And Mr. Lando, I realized I didn't ask this earlier. Would you be able to send me any contact information you have for any of these folks so I can try that method as well?
Yeah, who's speaking?
This is Donovan McCarty.
Okay, hi Donovan. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
for Cox today? Callahan, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am.
He hasn't come back up yet.
Callahan was covering for Gromer. This is Hillary, sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
Thank you, you're right. Is Cox gonna be here? Anybody heard from him?
Your Honor, I saw Joe Horker in another courtroom, so I'm sure he's going to be over shortly.
Okay, thank you.
Your Honor, this is Donovan McCarty. I do have a conditional dismissal I could enter with Mr. Lavasser if the court is available.
What's the case number?
Okay.
The case number is, sorry, Your Honor, I just had it in front of me. It is 2034-6661.
Two 20346-661 VI
Yes, Your Honor.
and VI LLC versus Laretha Gregory. Is Mr. Lavasser here or Mr. Dyer?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Oh, there he is.
Randy Lavasser, P41712, appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of Ms. Gregory, who I believe is in the courtroom.
Ms. Gregory, give us your full name.
Laretha Gregory.
Okay. So where are we, gentlemen? You said there's a conditional dismissal?
Yes, Your Honor. We have agreed to a conditional dismissal. I can send that over to the court right now. Would you like me to read the terms onto the record?
Ms. Gregory, are you aware of these terms?
Yes, I am.
And you agree to them?
Yes, I do.
And you're giving your attorney permission to sign your name?
Yes, I am.
That should take care of it.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Then we were looking for Mr. Horka for something. I think I just put it over.
I can leave now.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. Yes, you can.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. 20346-943 B Property Management versus Laurel James.
Good morning, Your Honor. Joe Horka, P75969, representing the plaintiff.
Is there a Laurel James here? Is this a first hearing or no? November 5th?
Second hearing, Your Honor. We were here on October 21, I believe.
Proof of service by attachment, November 5th, 10/10. That would be today. I'm adjourning it one more time for door knockers, okay? If I have room for door knockers.
Understood, Your Honor.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. What was the case number on that one?
20346-943. Laurel James. Mr. Horker, is your client interested in EDP?
Don't believe so, Your Honor. This is a complaint to recover possession. I believe it's a month-to-month tenancy. So at this time, I would say no.
Okay. I'll put it down as he is.
Joe, if you have any contact information, would you be able to send that to me?
Sure, I'll inquire for my client and I'll let you know if I can anything.
Okay, thanks.
We're adjourning to December 1st. December 1st at 11 a.m. Is that good for people?
A busy day, but we'll make it happen.
Yes, it is going to be a busy day. Okay, next is 20347-546 Maven Properties versus National Faith Home Buyers. Serial of Mr. Clements, Brian Daniel, and Ladina Harris. Can't hear you, Mr. Coleman. Mr. Coleman, can't hear you. I guess he stepped out to call us again.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, yes, we can.
Your Honor, this is for the record, Attorney Frederick Coleman, P56540 on behalf of the plaintiff. This is a first hearing. I'm assuming it's going to be adjourned for a door knock.
National Faith Home Buyers. Clements, Brian Daniel, and Zadina Harris. Renee, is there anything scheduled for, is there any more time on December 3rd?
No, not really. No.
Mr. Coleman, I'm trying to see if December 3rd works.
Okay, whatever day you give, Your Honor, I'll make it work.
I'm trying to see what Renee says.
Whatever Renee says, I'll adhere to.
Mr. McCarty.
No, not on Wednesday.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much time you need for door knockers?
Usually 3 weeks is a good amount of time.
December 1 is packed, I think, right?
Everything is packed there after that. More cases.
And I get ready to start doing that.
And where?
We're starting to do that. I don't know if that. Let's do December 3rd. And we'll
What
do
time,
that
Judge?
December 3rd at 9 a.m.
Thank you, Judge.
Hold on.
I have one more for myself and two for Lee Rabbits. We'll start at 10:50.
And, Your Honor, is this the case ending in 546? The one
Hold
was
on,
just
please, people. You know I'm mature.
Donovan, that's correct.
Thank you.
So we're adjourning it to December 3rd at 9 a.m. for door knockers. Now, Mr. Coleman, you had another one here. That would be,
Westport versus Jonathan Roberts.
yes, 20347-550, Westport Property Management versus Jonathan Roberts. Although I think Mr. Roberts is here.
Yes, Your Honor.
You just came in.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, I guess, Your Honor, if Mr. Roberts wants legal representation to work this out, that's fine. My client is also interested in EDP if that is something he's interested in trying to seek out.
Mr. Roberts,
Yes, ma'am.
be interested in having, talking to one of our free attorneys We have a couple of programs where they will help pay your back rent.
Okay, yeah, yes, I am. I'm interested.
Okay. Let's see, who do I have here that can talk to you? Mr. Santiago, Ms. Braley, who's up this time?
Don't all of you rush to it.
Your Honor, I'm happy to do it. I was just entering into the door knocker, but I'm happy to do this.
All right, Donovan, I'll forward that information to you when I get off the phone.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, so Mr. Santiago, you're going to room 1?
Oh, nope, Mr. McCarty.
That's McCarty.
Oh, Mr. McCarty is going to room 1. Mr. Roberts,
Yes, ma'am.
I'm assigning you to room 1. Right
Your Honor,
behind.
Your Honor, do you want to give the adjourn date since it's going to be adjourned anyway before they go into the breakout?
No,
Okay.
because I'm not sure what dates I have left, depending on what they say.
Your Honor,
Judge-
Mr. Abbott's
oh.
back.
Sorry, Denise.
Did you hear me, Your Honor? Hold on, everybody. Hold on. Your Honor, when you get a second, Mr. Abbott's back. Don't want to lose him.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Attorney Coleman's going to leave for a few minutes and go to another courtroom. I'll be right back for that breakout case. And I have 2 for Mr. Ravitz at 10:50 and 11. So I will see you shortly.
Okay, 20346-839, Smiley Management versus Angel Wells.
Good morning, Judge Millender. My name is James Abbott. I'm a lawyer, P26085. I represent the plaintiff, Smiley Management.
Have your name for the record?
My name is Angel Wells.
Let's see. Of course, Mr. Abbott, your client is interested in EDP.
I think we've completed our application process. I don't remember who the defense counsel is. He was Donovan McCarty.
And he just went to a break room for me. Ms. Wells, did you guys finish all the paperwork?
Yes, actually, I've been talking to Mr. McCartney, and I think yesterday I talked to him in the morning and he was able to submit it.
Well,
So I
just
think-
hold on. I have him in a breakout room talking to a new client.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure he'll be out soon.
I could wait.
Thank you. You've been waiting so patiently this morning. I do appreciate it. Mr. Abbott, do you have anything else with us today? Yes. Let's see
Yes, I
about
do.
this one here.
Mary Burke, are you here?
No, she stepped away. Is there a Mike Lavanos here? Well, it's a little early for that one.
Mr. Abbott, Your Honor,
Yes.
regarding that suffix 982 Boydell versus Yafet Hamilton, that's Miss Mary Burke's case, I think, Mr. Abbott.
Yeah, that's correct, at 11:10.
Okay, I'm prepared to represent Mr. Hamilton on that matter. He's not able to appear in court today, but I did just speak to him.
This is an adjourned hearing. Do we have an EDP set up, Brent?
Yes, it is.
Have we signed off on it?
Yes, Miss Burke actually called me and supplied the landlord materials this week, and we're working with Mr. Hamilton to complete his application.
Okay,
So we do need a little more time.
I got you, okay.
Would you guys like me to be in on this conversation?
I'm very sorry, Your Honor.
Yes. We want to irritate you
So
also.
what is the case number?
203-46982, Your Honor. Suffix 982.
This is the last one on the docket at 11 o'clock, Your Honor.
Thank you, Denise.
You're welcome.
20346-982 Boydell Development versus Yvette Hamilton.
Good morning, Judge Millender. My name is James Abbott, P26085. I represent the plaintiff, Boydell Development.
And thank you very much, Your Honor, for your patience. Brent Lashinsky, P84238, on behalf of Mr. Hamilton, defendant.
So what are we doing with this one, gentlemen?
We have an adjournment could function as a hold date. We could probably get the materials submitted before then to the court with the conditional dismissal. I would want at least a week. I would prefer 2 weeks.
November 23rd.
That should be fine, Your Honor.
Is that a date you'll be here, Ms. Lisinski?
Let's see. Well, I mean,
What are your days with you? Of course,
Your
it
Honor,
may not matter. If you get it written up, you can just send it to us, right?
that's absolutely correct. And quite honestly, I'm on so many hearings that I'm willing to appear on any day.
23rd. You may be, but I don't know what the group has. I'll set it for November 23rd at 9:40. Now, if you guys get it taken care of, I'll be here on, no, I won't, that's a Sunday. Just send it in and we'll get it signed, okay?
Absolutely.
And that's a conditional dismissal?
Yeah, yes, that's correct.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Abbott.
Thank you, Brent. Look forward to working with you.
Let's try this one again. 20346-962 Russell Industrial Center versus Mike Levanos. Mike Levanos, Mr. Abbott, your appearance. Where did you go?
Did he? Yeah, I think he left.
I think he left, y'all.
Sorry, Judge, is that me?
No, we had Mr. Abbott and now he's gone. I turned my head and that was it. That one's Abbott's.
I'm getting ready to call
Yep, I got two for it.
She wasn't ready for the leave. She was calling the new case.
He thought I was through with it. He should know better than that. Hello, Ms. Parat, how are you?
I'm good, Your Honor. Sorry, I was in Judge Coleman's courtroom.
Not a problem. Which case? I'm looking for Abbott. Supposedly he's on his way back.
Hello there.
Okay, Mr. Abbott, 20346-962 Russell Industrial Center versus Mike Levanos.
Good morning, Judge Millender. My name is James Abbott, P26085. I represent Russell Industrial Center, the plaintiff.
Looks like it's the first hearing for them? No, second hearing. Second hearing. And this is that,
Commercial spot, I believe.
thank you, that's just what I was thinking. So, one more adjournment and then, has this got a default already?
Third adjourn? Sure.
I see Ms. Burke shaking her head, but sorry.
It only owes $24,000. It's $4,000 a month.
Down and
rent.
he's not willing to pay.
Well, what do you know about this case, either of you? Have either of you having talked to the defendant?
He may have left. Go ahead,
Both
Mary.
you can't talk at the same time. Go ahead, Mary.
I've talked to the tenant. He's turned in his keys, but he's refusing to pay off that balance.
Oh, he turned in his keys?
No. We'll be back. I'll be back.
Who's talking in the background, please?
That was Miss Martin. I muted her, Your Honor.
Yeah, okay. So you're saying that this person has turned in his keys?
Yes.
Well, then I gather he's left. So you're looking for a default judgment, Mr. Abbott?
Mary?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, defendant turned in keys. Default judgment. You gonna send it today, Mr. Abbott?
I'll email in a judgment. I'll email in a judgment.
Hold on 1 second, Miss Martin. I muted you because we get here.
Yes, Your Honor.
Miss Martin.
We're in the middle of a case, Miss Martin. Could you mute yourself?
Thank you, Your Honor.
So I'll get a default judgment today, Mr. Abbott?
Yes.
Okay. Now, I have this other one of yours. 20346-839, Smiling Management versus Angel Wells. The young lady's been here for a good little while.
I think we're waiting for Donovan.
Oh, you're right. Isn't Donovan back yet?
Not yet.
I may need to kick him out. Who can text Donovan and tell him we need him back in the courtroom?
Miss Burke, can you please mute yourself?
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Judge, I'll text Donovan.
Thank you, Mr. Horka.
Thank you, Joe.
Hold on, and we'll do those two quickly.
Mary Burke.
We asked her to mute herself, so.
Participate in this hearing. Mary Burke.
That's why.
Do we have conditional dismissals on Bailey and Ward?
No.
I'm just trying to get him in here. Here we has to say.
I have nothing on either one.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry. I was just doing an intake.
But I obviously only have.
Miss Burke, please mute herself
People
again.
stop talking.
Please, thank you.
20346-839, the case of Smiling Management versus Angel Wells. And we understand, Mr. McCarty, that you're representing Ms. Wells?
That's correct, Your Honor.
So what are we doing with this one? It was looking for ED paperwork?
Yes, we do need a brief adjournment for the EDP. We weren't able to get final confirmation from United Community Housing Coalition before the hearing today. So I just need an adjournment so I can, finish that up.
You got my paperwork, right, Donovan?
Yep, I have yours. I also have Ms. Wells. It's just that there was some issue that I need to address with UCHC and see if we can get it worked out before we can actually have a final deal.
November 23rd?
If that's Your Honor, I think I'm here Wednesday and Thursday usually. But if the 23rd works, I can make that work too.
you guys are just sending me paperwork,
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, the 23rd's good.
I'm not supposed to be here the 23rd, but I may have to come in. Send the paperwork, okay?
Okay.
11/23 at 9:50. Hold on, I have one more. That's Mr. Coleman's and he's not back yet. That's who you were in the breakout room with, Mr. Jonathan Roberts. Do you need to go back in the breakout room with him? No, he's out here. We're waiting on Mr. Coleman to come back. Let's see. Ms. Perrott, I have one for you here. 20343-129, Kendra and Kareem Ford versus Darrell Foster.
Yes, Your Honor, Kathleen Parak, P-A-R-A-K-H, on behalf of the Fords. Your Honor, and I believe, oh, Mr. Santiago is there too. We've been exchanging documents.
Mr. Santiago, are you representing Mr. Foster?
I am, Judge. Good morning. Robert Santiago, Michigan Legal Services.
Speak up a little bit.
Robert Santiago, Michigan Legal Services, P57157, on behalf of Darrell Foster, who is present. Sorry, Judge, my mic was in the air.
Mr. Foster, your name for the record?
Darrell Foster Sr.
Thank you very much.
And Your Honor, Ms. Ford is also present. Ms. Ford?
Right?
Yes.
Yes, I'm Kendra Ford.
Speak up, Ms. Ford. I didn't hear you.
I'm sorry. Yes, I'm Kendra Ford.
Ah, okay, there we are. So have we worked out something for this case, maybe? Maybe?
Your Honor, no, there is a dispute as to payments made. Either way we look at it, there's still a large amount of outstanding payments, but there were receipts given that my client disputes that are actual receipts. So I believe we're going to have a hearing on it, Your Honor. Mr. Santiago, how do you feel?
I believe that is accurate, Judge. There's again, I believe from my count, there was approximately $6,643 that was disputed. Ms. Brock did indicate to me in conversations prior to going on the record that she was able to identify some of those disputed payments that my client presented to me. So again, I think the court is going to have to make a determination on the authenticity and validity of some of the receipts that my client has provided to the other side.
Mr. Santiago, I got a chance to speak, put some on the record or off the record, as y'all saying?
On the record, sir. If we're going to need a hearing, I may have to set it for the afternoon. You see how jammed up our mornings are.
Your Honor, Judge Millender, can I say something like real brief? It's Mr. Foster. On the record, off the record.
You'll have to say it on the record if you want to say something.
Wait, Darrell, hold
well,
on.
I can say it on the record because it's very simple. It's very simple. I received a ledger, okay? Like you asked me to have a receipt in a timely fashion, okay? But I wasn't reflecting on some of the payments that were not paid. I was looking at the ones that were paid. However, it disputes the same ones that they are, and I shouldn't really say this, but I'm just gonna clear it real quick. The same ones they stand that they received. Well, if you look at the receipts and the signatures, those are the same ones they stand that they didn't receive. And I'm gonna make it very simple.
I didn't want you to say anything, but look, let me make a call and see when we're gonna start having afternoon cases. Hold on a second.
Mr. Santiago.
Judge, thank you. Darrell, we can talk after the hearing, okay? So,
yeah, because I mean.
Mr. Foster, you're on the record. Please don't say anything.
Okay.
The person whose phone is labeled K51, what's your name, please?
Lakaria Anderson.
And the person, maybe you hung up. Hold on. Oh, Samsung. Oh, wait a minute. I don't see you anymore. Okay. Miss Anderson, what time is your case scheduled for?
1 second. 11. The time?
Yes, ma'am.
11:05.
11:05.
Yes.
What you say your first name is?
Lucaria?
Lucaria?
Yes.
Okay, your case was scheduled at 9:10 today.
It says the paper here, the court paper that I have here says Thursday, 11/5/2020, 11:05 via Zoom. I can show you a picture of it.
I believe you. You don't have to. No, there's no need to do that. I'll just I think your case was called. It was called, and I believe. Let me just see. Okay, hold on 1 second.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, Gia, it's Gary.
Gary, can you mute yourself?
We've got the,
I'll do it. Yeah, Miss Anderson.
He just took over.
Mr. McCarty. Are you there, Mr.
Hi,
McCarty?
Denise. Yep, it was adjourned for door knockers, I believe.
Yeah, what date was that?
It was adjourned to, let me just check, 12/1, December 1st at 10:50.
So are you gonna be wanting to talk to her, or are you just gonna what you want to do?
Either way, I mean, if I can go into a breakout room with her, or
We'll wait. We'll let the judge decide since it's her courtroom.
okay.
Miss Anderson.
Yes.
I'm gonna rename you and let the judge know you're here.
Okay.
Even though it was rescheduled, but she'll decide what she wants to do. Okay.
Yeah. See, I had talked to what's her name? I believe it's Stephanie over at Phoenix, and she told me to still join today. I didn't know that it was rescheduled, even though we had came up with a plan for it. I didn't know they rescheduled it.
Okay, just hang on for me, and when she gets back, I'll let her know that you're here, and she may have you talk to the attorney today, or she may leave that date and just have you come back on that day. But I'm just a court reporter. I'm not the judge. So
no problem.
Okay, thank you. The person who just joined, whose phone number ends in 6309. What's your name, please?
Yes. Doris Davis.
All right, Miss Davis. Hold on. Okay, 68196309. And then the person whose phone number ends in 6333. What's your name, please?
Raphael Ward.
Okay, Mr. I have. All right, thank you. I have both of you here. So your cases were scheduled at 11 o'clock?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna rename you, and then I'm gonna ask you to mute your phones until your case is called, okay?
Excuse me, can you hear me?
I'm sorry, who said that?
Jasmine Williams, number ending in 0660.
Yes, Miss Williams, can you give me 1 second?
Yes.
Thank you. Miss Davis, can you mute yourself?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm back with the
Mr.
record.
Ward, can you mute yourself? I'm sorry, Yana, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, that's all right. I just jumped in without saying anything.
Miss Jasmine Williams, I do have you on you're scheduled for 10:50. Can you mute yourself?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm
Okay,
sorry,
we're
Judge.
back. No, you're good. We're back on the record, 20343-129, Kendra and Kareem Ford versus Darrell Foster.
Kathleen Parak, Your Honor, PARAKH P78404 on behalf of the Fords.
Good morning again, Your Honor. Robert Santiago, Michigan Legal Services, P57157 on behalf of Darrell Foster.
Look, if we're gonna have to do a full trial in this matter, a full hearing, because it means you're gonna have to get me the copies of the receipts and all this stuff. We're gonna have to do it December 1st at 1:30 in the afternoon.
That's fine, Judge.
That's fine, Your Honor.
Not for my staff, but Mr. Foster, December 1st at 1:30?
That's fine, Your Honor.
Ms. Ford?
Yes, that's
December
fine.
1st at 1:30? Yes, okay.
Yes, that's fine.
Now, here's what we're gonna need to do. You guys are gonna have to get all of the paperwork exchanged with each other and make sure we get a copy of it here.
Sounds good, Judge. I mean, Miss Parak can sometimes be mean, but on some days she's really nice, so we
Mr.
should be able to work
Santiago
through it.
has all the paperwork, and I will make sure anything else he has.
Ms. Parai and I get along very well.
I do too, Judge. She's wonderful.
So we're set for that December 1st at 1:30 in the afternoon.
And
Thank you, Your Honor.
we will get together and just coordinate it and make sure that everything that we send to the court, we will CC each other on. Thanks, Judge.
And let's narrow it down, folks, to, not the whole payments, but the 2, 3, or 4 that are disputed. I don't want to have to go through all the payments from 1999.
No, Your Honor.
Understood, Judge.
I want the 4 or 5 that are being disputed, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Certainly, Judge. Thank you.
You understand, Mr. Foster?
Well, you said, Your Honor, you saying 4 or 5. But what I put on the record last week that you asked me to get all my receipts, right? So I said in front of you, I said to you that you said, what did you dispute, Mr. Foster? I said maybe a couple grand. However, when I got I got the ledger from Mr. Santiago and I got my receipt, I realized when I really zoomed in on the ledger, the red was what we didn't pay and the black is what they received. However, the same thing they received, she said that's not their signature. It's the same thing that they received. It's the same thing.
So let me
It's
ask
the same thing.
Mr. Foster, are you saying that?
So you said 4 or 5. You said a couple thousand, but it's more. Like you said, it's $6,000 that's being disputed.
So how many receipts do you need to bring to the hearing?
No, he has it all. All I want to do is work out a plan. I want to work out a plan. That's all I want to do with Ms. Parak and before it's work out. My intent was never to get behind this. I had personal issues with my significant other, and the burden fell on me. So I was going to stay at home for my children. The Fords have been very patient, and I can't say they haven't. I just want to come up with a plan. That's it.
Come up with a payment plan. Will you guys have December 1st? Listen to me, Mr. Foster. You guys have till December 1st at 1:30 in the afternoon to see if you can work out a payment plan, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I appreciate it if you guys can work out a payment plan. If not, I'll see you for trial on December 1st at 1:30.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Robert, call me.
Goodbye, Mr. Foster.
I'll call you, Darrell. Take care.
Good afternoon.
Yep.
Yana, this is Denise.
Yes.
We had a young lady. The case was scheduled at 9:10. Miss Anderson, Mr. Landau. Yeah, so that was the one that Mr. Landau stood in for. He was given the wrong information, and then you put her on the schedule for door knockers for December the 1st. Ms. McCarty knows that she's here. So I didn't know, did you want to leave it at that, or did you want her to talk to Mr. McCarty, or how you wanted to handle it? So I just wanted to let you know that she zoomed in.
Was Mr. Landau coming for somebody?
Yeah, that SEIB, that attorney SEIB.
Let's see. Is Mr. McCarthy around?
He, he's
Yes, Your Honor, I'm here.
Oh, so, LaShara Anderson, had you been talking to Mr. McCarty?
No, ma'am, I don't know who that is.
Oh, okay.
No, Your Honor, it was just that she came and Denise was wondering if she wanted an attorney. I think that's what it was.
Well, no, what Denise said was, I didn't know if the judge wanted to, because she was put on the list for a door knocker. She showed up. I didn't know if the judge wanted you to talk to her, for the attorney to talk to her today, or how she wanted to handle it. So I just told her, I asked her to stay on so the judge can decide which way she wanted to handle it.
Ma'am, are you interested in having a free attorney?
Do I need one?
I can't make that call for you, but we have programs that can help pay your rent for
Yes,
you.
ma'am. I actually filled out the paperwork and sent it back into Phoenix. She told me to I believe her name is Stephanie. She told me to let you guys know that she actually sent the paperwork off for me yesterday, which is Wednesday.
The EDP program?
Yes.
Okay. Well, we need to get her phone number and everything so that you guys can talk to her about EDP, and I'll just keep the date to return it back, so maybe we'll have everything done.
Okay.
So who is here from Housing Coalition? Anybody? Ms. Braley?
Yes, indeed.
Could you get Ms., is it LaCaria, and get her information so that we can, what date do we adjourn it to, Denise?
December the 1st. At
December
10.
the 1st?
Yes.
And then she can we can have it scheduled, who knows, maybe we'll have everything ready by then.
Okay, what time for December 1st, ma'am?
10:50.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Braley though, okay?
Okay.
So she can get all your basic information. Ms.
Okay.
Braley, you're still in room 2. I'm going to put Ms. LaCaria Anderson in room 2.
Okay, Your Honor, sounds good.
Ms. Anderson, you know how to get to the breakout room? Yep.
Judge, can I interrupt you just for a moment?
Sure.
Thank you. I had a case with Mr. Sagatti set for 10:30 this morning. You signed the dismissal, conditional dismissal, and I received it back from Renee sometime this morning. Am I free to go?
I don't know. Is that all you have?
Yes, this is not my day. I came in for the Foster and that other case, which was Douglas Butts Johnson.
Okay, Your Honor, this is Mr. Sagatti.
I guess so.
Thanks, Judge. I will see you Monday. Have a great weekend.
That means I can leave too, right?
Bye, Denise, Renee. Thank you.
Bye, Robert.
I guess so, Mrs. Sagatti. Let me recall this one and see what's going on. 20347-550 Westport Property Management versus Jonathan Roberts.
Good morning, Your Honor. Again, Attorney Frederick Coleman on behalf of the plaintiff.
Oops, sorry.
Mr. Roberts in a breakout room with someone?
He went in with Mr. McCarty.
I apologize, Your Honor. I was on mute. Good morning, Your Honor. Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of Mr. Roberts.
And I see
Your Honor, we're asking.
Mr. Roberts, you're here in the court?
Yes.
Okay, now what were you about to say, Mr. Coleman?
We're asking this matter be adjourned so we can forward the EDP documents over to Mr. McCarty so we can try to resolve this matter.
Oh, I didn't even see this.
How long for the adjournment are you asking for?
Mr. McCarty, how long do we need?
2 or 3 weeks, Your Honor, if the documents are already, I have not been able to complete documents for Mr. Roberts yet. So 3 weeks would be great if possible.
That's fine, Judge.
And Your Honor, I was incorrect. Miss Braley just informed me that I thought I was on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I guess I'm actually going to be on Mondays and Thursdays. So I will be here on Mondays.
You guys don't even know what days you'll be here. That's all right.
Yeah, I
I don't
know.
even know what days I'll be here. November 23rd?
That's fine, Judge.
I'm supposed to be off that day, but hopefully I'll be feeling better and I can come in because I've scheduled too many of you.
We'll try to get this worked out, Your Honor. What time?
9:50.
Donovan, I'll get his OT before this afternoon is over with.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Your Honor, I do have two more matters for Mr. Ravitz.
When are they scheduled?
10:50 and 11. If you can't do them right now, I have to come back in a little bit.
What's the 10:50 one?
They're both Skyview Apartments.
What's the last three numbers?
581.
I've been stepping all over these.
Are the parties here?
I don't believe so. I didn't see the names in the
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, she is here then.
I
So
saw Ms. Williams here. This is 20347-581 Skyview Apartments versus David Bayers and Jasmine Williams.
Your Honor, for the record, Attorney Frederick Coleman, P56548, on behalf of the plaintiff. I am standing in for the attorney of record, Lee Ravitz.
Ma'am, your name?
Jasmine Williams.
Ms. Williams, are you interested in one of our free attorneys?
Yes.
Okay. Who's here? Free attorneys, who's here? Ms. Katzman?
Yes.
Can you go in the breakout room and talk to Ms. Williams?
Yes.
I need more attorneys assigned. Ms. Williams, we're gonna put you in what we refer to as a breakout room. It's a private room so that you can talk to one of our attorneys, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Ms. Katzman, you're already in room 3.
I have no idea, Your Honor.
Yes, you are.
Thank you. I just
So,
have to find it.
we're going to you just come back to room 3, and Ms. Williams, you know.
They're gone.
Yep, I see. Breakout room 3. Two 346-947-311 Property Management versus the occupants, looking for occupants on Manor Street.
Morning, Joe Horka, P75969, representing the plaintiff, and I believe there are occupants present, Your Honor.
Hey, how you doing?
Who are the occupants of Manor Street?
Carriers, Narcotown.
Oh, and Harris and Todd.
Yes, how you doing, Your Honor?
Pretty good. How about you guys? Okay, so are you interested in, is this a non-payment of rent case, Mr. Horka?
Yeah, this is a complaint to recover possession. The allegation in the complaint is that the defendants, the occupants, are trespassers.
Well, let me get them an attorney to talk to. Are you
Your
guys
Honor,
interested in one of our free attorneys to talk to see if we might be able to work this out?
Yes. Yes.
Your Honor, this is Donovan McCarty. I'd be happy to go into a breakout room.
Okay. Mr. McCarty, you're already in breakout room 1.
Perfect.
I'm going to send the Harris and Todd. There they are, Harris and Todd into breakout room 1.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, if you go into breakout room 1, he'll be in there to talk to you, okay? Either you're frozen or you're done. Let's play it over. 20347-577 Rivard Apartments versus Ronnie McLaughlin. All right.
Good morning, Your Honor. Elizabeth Martin appearing on behalf of the plaintiff, P38-124.
Thank you, Ms. Martin. Sorry we're running late. Is there a Ronnie McLaughlin here? Ronnie McLaughlin. This appears like it's a first hearing.
It is, Your Honor, but it also, upon review of the proof of service, that it was done personally and that Mr. McLaughlin signed for it. Therefore, Your Honor, I'm asking for a default judgment be entered today.
Yes, I see that. However, everybody might not understand how to do these virtual hearings. I'm still learning how to do them.
I understand, Your Honor. I was just advocating on behalf of my client in regards to reliance of the order 2020-17 from the Supreme Court, which indicates that it does not have to be adjourned for 7 days if the defendant was personally served under MCR 2.105A.
You're absolutely right. However, what about November 23rd at 10:10 or November 24th? Come on, Ms. Martin, give me a break here. November 23rd.
I'm never hard to deal with, Your Honor, but I mean, I have to
deal with. You just have to do that for your client, and I understand. So I'm adjourning it to November 23rd at 10:10.
I will see you then, Your Honor.
And after that, we'll do your default, okay?
Fair enough. Thank you very much, Your Honor. Again, Your Honor, November 23rd at 10:10.
Hold on a second. Ms. Brady, you're something to say?
Well, I was going to ask Ms. Martin if she had contact information for the defendant or if you wanted this to go to door knockers or anything. I see that it's a non-payment case, which means that if Ms. Martin's client is interested, the defendant might be eligible to do EDP.
I haven't, I mean, he's aware of this issue because he contacted my client since he received the summons and complaint, I believe. So I'm, you know, that will be up to you.
He was personally served on October 24th and he signed it.
Yes, Your Honor. And of course it was mailed out to him also. But so, I mean, I know he was personally served.
And do we have a phone number for him?
I do not, Your Honor.
And there's nothing in the file for him either as a phone number.
Again, Your Honor, it was my understanding after he was personally served, he called my client. So he's well aware of today's date. And he's also well aware, unfortunately, of the balance that has accrued during this time period.
Would you ask your client if he gave him a phone number?
I will ask my client, Your Honor.
And then if there is a number that he could be reached at, an email or phone number, you can get that to Ms. Brady.
Ms. Braley, may I have your phone number, please?
Yes. And are you able to see the chat? Because I can chat you my email address as well.
Did you send it? I don't see it appearing right now. Yes, I see.
Okay.
Okay. Mr. Abbott, snap back. Corbin,
Miss
who are you?
Braley, that
Oh,
happened
right.
very quickly.
Yes, Your Honor.
I just put my fingers on it. 2034653 Roy Buchanan versus Doris Davis.
Morning, Your Honor. Kim Corbin on behalf of the plaintiff, P39273.
Good morning again, Your Honor.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Luzinski, go ahead.
That's okay. P84238, Brant Lashinsky, Lakeshore Legal Aid on behalf of the defendant.
Ms. Davis, would you put your name on the record, please? Ms. Davis, do you hear us?
She just muted herself again. So let me see, can I send her a message? Oh, there she goes.
Ms. Davis, your name for the record? Ms. Davis, can you hear us? Or me? While she's working it out, Mr. Luzinski and Mr. Corbin, have you worked anything out on this case?
Well, Judge, yeah, this case was up 2 weeks ago. We adjourned it today. We'd like to adjourn again for a week to see about finalizing the EDP application that my client has provided the information requested.
What about that, Mr. Luzinski?
That Mr. Corbin and I had a conversation about it, and that is acceptable. And I just want to put on the record that even in this situation, with the number of applicants, 1 week is going to be challenging. But I'll do everything I possibly can to make that work.
How about November 23rd or how about November 23rd?
Well, Judge, I haven't even received a declaration on this file. Quite honestly, I think my client makes less money than the tenant. But I mean, if it's 2 weeks, I could express to my client that was Your Honor's decision.
Well, the problem is I won't be here on the 19th. I won't be here on the 19th. I will do my best to be back on the 23rd since I'm scheduling cases then. So, yep, put it on me, November 23rd.
Well, Judge, can we at least get an expression to the tenant that she has to do a declaration in order to keep getting time?
Ms. Davis, Denise, did you get any luck with emailing her or chatting her or whatever you do?
Nope. I think, Your Honor, we'd be able to have this resolved by November 23rd. And as I told Mr. Corbin, I mean, it is not mandatory that she submits a CDC declaration. I don't think that's necessary in this situation.
Have you talked to her today, Mr. Luzinski?
I talked to Ms. Davis yesterday about the hearing today and went over the details of what we were working with her on. And I don't know why her phone isn't working.
She's been here all morning.
Right.
Oh, Ms. Davis.
That's me, Denise.
Oh.
I'm trying to, I was even trying to chat her. It won't even allow me to chat her. So if she could just hang up and call back, and maybe she'll connect to the video that way, if she can hear us.
Well, we'll just adjourn it, and Mr. Luzinski will talk to his client.
That's absolutely right. Thank you, Your Honor. I did discuss the matter with her, and the adjournment will be our goal for this. Thank you.
November 23rd at 10:20. Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. We will get it wrapped up by then.
Thank you.
And Mr. Corbin, feel free to blame it on the judge.
Okay, Judge. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Corbin.
Thanks.
Let me tell him this. Can he unmute?
Who told me they were coming for Mr. Rabbit?
Mr.
Coleman.
He's in.
So I need Coleman and Abbott back.
Mr. Ward, can you hear us?
I can, yes.
Okay, just want to be sure.
Abbott, and I have a breakout room. Ms. Burke, can you call Mr. Abbott? Email him and tell him I have 4 cases over here for him? I appreciate it. Thank you. I think those people are still in the breakup room.
I emailed Abbott, Denise.
Okay.
Oh, and Mr. Page, I'm gonna call him.
Also, this is Hillary again. Could somebody let me know what time on November 24th the case ending in 577 was adjourned to? Oh, never mind.
Did you see if we got a conditional dismissal on this case? I see it says conditional dismissal.
Yeah, you did, you didn't sit on the part. Oh. No, I don't
Coleman and Abbott. Ms. Martin, did you and Ms. Brady exchange numbers?
Your Honor, I'm going to send it to Miss Braley right now. I was able to obtain it from my client. That's what it took a moment. I will send it to Miss Braley. I don't know, use your preference through an email, or does it stay on the chat? If we put it on chat, does it stay in the chat, or?
You asking me?
It will while I'm here. So.
No, Judge, I'm asking the younger participants.
Thank you very much.
So if
my
you put it
kids
in the
aren't
chat,
here,
I
Judge.
will
I can't ask them. Okay, Miss Braley.
Yeah, if you want to put it in the chat, I'll get it.
Okay, very good. I'm going to do that at that time, Your Honor, because I'm working with you. Judge. And then I will see you again, Your Honor, on November 23rd. I believe it's at 10 o'clock.
I move to follow. I don't have it right in front of me, but that sounds good.
Okay.
Was it the 20th? I had it on the 24th. Is it the 23rd or the 24th?
Denise.
I had it written down as the 23rd.
Denise, help us out here. Denise.
I was muted. I'm sorry. Now, which one is it?
The last three digits are 577, Rivard versus Mr. McLaughlin.
So it's November 23rd at 10:10.
10:10. I'm sorry, I would have got you there too early, Hillary. 10:10.
I'll probably be there anyway. Thank you.
Okay, very good. Thank you very much, Your Honor. And again, Your Honor, we, as you indicated, will reserve the right to enter the default judgment at that time if there's no progress or appearance.
Okay.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. It's nice seeing you.
I said, good seeing you.
Thank you. Hillary, I'll be right over. I'll send it right now.
Okay.
If for some reason you know how to you can get a hold of me, okay?
Yes.
Okay, I'll stay until you confirm.
Okay.
Mr. McCarty.
Yes, Your Honor.
Question. Case number 203444947. It was scheduled for today at 9:10, but it says conditional dismissal on it. Did you send us something?
Was this for Miss Robertson?
Louis Newman.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. That was, I did send you the updated paperwork. I don't know if it was entered. Was it ever signed? I sent it to Andrea.
Renee says she never got it. So would you resend it?
Okay, yep, I will resend it. And I'm sending it to Andrea, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And Mr. Pallets did tell me that he was not going to be here today to enter it.
I see that the Harrison Todds are out of the breakout room. Is that the case ended in 947 for them?
947, yes.
947?
Yes, it's 20346. 947.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It had occupants, and I wanted to make sure I put the right names on it. So recall them 20346-947 311 Property Management versus the occupants on Manor Street, and I understand that would be Ms. Harris and Mr. Todd, or it might be the other way around.
Yes.
Yes.
Morning,
Yes.
Joe Orca, P75969 for the plaintiff.
Good morning, Your Honor. Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of Ms. Harris and Mr. Todd, who are in the courtroom this morning.
Your names, please.
Carrie Harris.
Archie Todd.
Okay, so.
Your Honor, I did. Your Honor, I did speak with them, and I know that Mr. Horka says that they're trespassers. They and Mr. Horka maybe can fill me in on this a little bit. It sounds like they were taken to court last year by, I believe, they said Aaron Cox, and I think the same management company. I was unable to find it because I guess it was filed under all occupants. I don't know if Mr. Horka has any other information. Miss Harris and Mr. Todd were saying that they that the result of that was that the home was going to be repaired and they were going to stay and enter into a lease. But I don't know. Again, I obviously wasn't represented at the time, so maybe Mr. Horka has some more information.
Judge, I don't have any other information on that. I do have a client that may be present on the line, Mr. Imar. Maybe he can fill us in.
Good morning, Your Honor. Yeah, I don't have that information either.
Hold on. Sir, your name for the record?
Edgardo Imar. I mean,
Okay.
as we started in July 1st, I mean, we manage the property for a client. We don't have anything with this trespassers. So I mean, to us, they are trespassers and the property is not livable, so they shouldn't be living there.
Excuse me. The question we're asking was whether or not there was a prior case.
I don't have that information, Your Honor.
Well, I tell you what, Ms. Harris, do you guys have a copy of the judgment from a prior case?
Your Honor, I was trying to find it. I was looking for it. I have the documents. I didn't. I knew I was going to have a presence, but I had trouble finding them. But I have them. I have them here with me, and I have went to court for the property. I was told by the permission of Bryant, my management company, I was going to be able to live here and pay to stay here. I've been here for 5 years. Nobody never came. They've been over for like a year. They supposed to bring hot water tank. Hold on 1 second, Your Honor. It's 311 property management.
Isn't that the same one now?
Yeah.
Your Honor, if I'm sorry to butt in, but it was actually owned by someone previously when Mr. Todd first moved in, someone I believe named Rodney. I think it's changed hands several times since then. But 311 is, I guess, currently the property manager, I think is what Mr. Todd is.
Yeah, Brian personally, I met Brian personally. He came to his properties when he bought the properties, and he sent everyone to court to see if they were squatting or you wanted to live there, because he said he wasn't trying to put anyone out on the streets. I touched this man's hand, right? He actually knows of me. My name is Archie Todd. He was a fine gentleman. He was able to say I could live here and I wouldn't be homeless.
Well, we're gonna work something out. It sounds like, Mr. Horka, these people have been here before your client. When did your client buy the property?
I believe my client indicated around July 1st, Your Honor, of this year.
Of this year?
Yes.
They've been there 5 years. They're not trespassers.
No, Your Honor. Sorry, Mr. Horka. We started managing the property in July 1st. The client bought the property before July 1st.
Well, but they've been there 5 years. They're not trespassers.
Judge, I would ask Mr. McCarty to provide me any prior lease agreements, any prior court documents, so I can review those and discuss them with my client.
I'll be happy to do that. I think Mr. Todd and Ms. Harris are going to look for those, but I would also ask Mr. Horka if you can look for them, since Aaron Cox, I guess, was on the previous case. So if there is anything with the same address, it might be easier for you to find than for me or for them to dig through. You know, they say they do have the documents. They say they're going to find them, but if you could also look for them, that would be helpful.
I will do what I can.
Let's see. How much time does everybody need?
Your Honor, I'm not sure exactly. This seems like it could be fairly complicated, but hopefully we can come to a resolution. I would say at least 2 weeks. I would prefer 3, but if 2 is all we can get, that's fine too.
Judge, I think 2 weeks sounds good.
Well, I won't be here on the 19th, so I can't schedule any on that day. I have November 23rd I can do.
That works for me if it works for Mr. Horka.
Yeah, that's fine, Your Honor.
Ricari, what's the address of the property? Is it Manor?
Yep, it's a manor.
And it's 947 of the last 3.
Let me just double check, but I think that's right.
14878 manner.
947 are the last three, Your Honor.
Okay, November 23rd at 10:20.
Yes, Your Honor.
That works for me.
Okay. November 23rd at 10:20. Everybody got that?
Yes,
Your
thank
Honor.
you, Your Honor.
So call back to this number, November 23rd at 10:20.
Okay.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome, Mr. Eduardo. Unless you have something else, you're free to go.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, Mr. Abbott, you're here. Thank you.
Welcome.
20346-978 Boydell Development Company versus Raphael Ward.
Good morning, Judge Millender. My name is James Abbott. I'm an attorney, P26085. I represent Boydell Development.
And where did Raphael Ward go?
Yeah.
Ms. Harrison, Mr. Todd, you're free to go. Raphael Ward, where is, oh, there
Thank
she
you.
is. Yes.
So we're free to go.
Hello?
Mr. Ward, do you have an attorney working with you? Was
I
this
do
your
not.
first hearing?
It is.
That's because we sent door knockers out. Okay. Would you like to have one of our free attorneys to talk to you and see if we can, is this a non-payment of rent, Mr. Abbott?
Yes.
Okay. Would you like someone to talk with you so that we can see if we can help pay this rent for you?
I would. Yes.
The attorney,
Yes,
who's
Your
up?
Honor.
Mr. Attorney, Ms. Raymond, who's up?
Either way, Your Honor, I'm happy to do it.
Okay. Mr. McCarty, you in room 1. I'm going to put Raphael Ward in room 1.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
No, thank you. Okay, Mr. Abbott, I have another one for you. Please don't move. Or leave, what you say. Two 346-044, Deborah Martin versus Michelle Robertson.
It's Donna McCarty's case.
Uh,
I believe we have an EDP on that. I mean, a conditional dismissal.
Well, hold on 1 second. Let's give him time to, how about 20346-966, Boydell Development versus Michael Bailey. Is there a Michael Bailey here? Michael Bailey. Brady, can you give us some information about the door knockers?
Yes, give me just a moment, please.
This is a second hearing, Your Honor.
I know, it's just,
Mary, what's up with Michael Bailey?
I adjourned it for door knockers.
But
I talked to Michael 2 days ago.
what was his attitude?
Oh, Ms.
He's not paying. He said he will pay when he feels like it.
He knows about the court date?
Yep.
You tell him about the court date?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Brady, what does your door knocker stuff say?
I'm looking, Your Honor. I'm sorry. It takes me a minute.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
I see you, Mr. Coleman. I've got 2 for you.
Okay.
what was 10/22 was the first day. And then we adjourned it till today.
He only owes $835 plus court costs. Is that right, Mary?
Okay, so the response from the door knockers is that they could not find the correct address.
$1301 West Lafayette. Isn't that
It's Lafayette Lofts, isn't it, Mary? Over by the post office?
It is Lafayette Lofts.
Boston by the post office? Okay, but he's eligible for the EDP program. Wouldn't you guys like to get the money?
I would love to get the money, but I can't get him to apply.
Well, why don't you call him, Bert, and tell him that his rent, that there's a program that'll pay his rent if he just comes to court.
I explained that to him when I talked to him a couple of days ago.
Oh, you did?
Yes. I've sent him letters. I've had the property manager go up and talk to him. I picked up the phone and talked to him.
So he's talking to everybody, he just doesn't feel like coming to court.
Correct.
Only owes
Ms.
a
Burke,
month's
do you
rent.
want?
He only owes 1 month's rent.
Do you want me to talk to him?
Yes.
Sure, I can get you his number.
If you could, I will make another attempt. If you want to send it to me in the chat, that's fine.
Okay. Let me find it.
And Donovan's back on the other one while Abbott's still here.
Thank you.
I'm slippery.
You're welcome.
I know, don't go anywhere.
We've
Your Honor, what happened to Barb Katzman? I thought we had a matter together for Mr. Ravitz.
Here. 20346-044, Deborah Martin versus Michelle Robertson.
Your Honor, this is Miss Robertson right here.
Your appearance, Mr. Abbott.
Good morning, Judge Millender. My name is James Abbott, P26085. I represent Deb Martin, the owner.
Good morning, Your Honor. Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of Ms. Robertson.
What are we doing, gentlemen and ma'am?
So, Your Honor, I did send Mr. Abbott and Ms. Martin a proposed conditional dismissal. I don't know that I heard back from them about it yet, though.
Okay.
Oh, you're okay with it? Okay, then I will forward it straight to the court right now.
Wait a minute. Mr. Abbott, did you sign it? Did you have permission to sign it on Ms. Burke's behalf? What's going on?
I think both. And it's not Miss Burke, it's Deborah Martin.
Oh, well, whoever. Ms. Robinson, are you giving Mr. McCarty your permission to sign your name?
Yes.
Okay, send it to me.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll do that right now.
Ms. Robertson, sorry we had to have you wait so long, but if you're comfortable, you can leave.
Oh, I appreciate it so much. Nice meeting you, Your Honor.
Nice meeting you too, ma'am.
All right, God bless.
Okay, Mr. Abbott, I have one more, the Bailey one. 20346-966, Boydell Development versus Michael Bailey.
Good morning, Judge Millender. My name is James Abbott, P26085. I represent the plaintiff, Boydell Development. This is a second hearing. And my clients had substantial contact with the defendant. They're just being recalcitrant, and we'd ask for default judgment enter.
Well, at this point, this is Hillary Braley from UCHC, P number 82889. At this point, I've got the phone number for the defendant, so I would ask that Your Honor, not grant the default so that I can try talking to the defendant.
How much time are you looking for, Ms. Brady?
Well,
Let me tell you what your choices are.
About 20 minutes.
I mean, I can call him right now and see if I can get a hold of him.
November
If you're-
23rd.
Okay.
Mr. Abbott, November 23rd.
What time in the evening?
10:20.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Ms. Brady, this was yours.
It is now, yes.
Yes, it is now. Okay, Mr. Coleman, did I lose Coleman already?
Yes, Judge.
2034751 Skyview Apartments versus David Briers, Jasmine Williams, and the occupants. Ms. Williams was here.
And she spoke to Ms. Katzman, so I don't know what happened with this one.
Wait a minute, they might still be in the breakout room. They are breakout room 3. So hold on, and then you have one more with me. We'll let them sit for a little longer. Anybody know how to email or text Ms. Katzman and tell her we're ready for her? Skyview Apartments, 20347-584. Skyview Apartments versus Winston Moore.
I can let her know, Your Honor.
Your Honor, for the record, Attorney Frederick Coleman, P. 56548. On behalf of the plaintiff, I'm standing for Attorney Lee Ravitz. This is the first hearing.
Ms. Brady, were you trying to say something to us?
I was saying that I can email Ms. Katzman.
Oh, okay. Winston Moore, is there Winston Moore here? Winston Moore. Winston Moore. Doesn't look like it. First hearing, Mr. Coleman?
That is correct, Your Honor.
How about November 24th at 10:30?
That's fine, Your Honor. Do you want me to come back on that Katz matter, or do you want me to hang around? I have to go back to Judge Milhouse.
I gotta see what Renee is saying to me. Yeah, each day, either the 24th or another time. Okay, so December 1st. Mr. Coleman, Renee is telling me since I won't be here on 3 days, my times are packed up.
Well, if whatever day you give, Your Honor, it is what it is.
She's trying to find one for us.
I guess you could put.
Mr. Coleman, you're not with us on the 30th, but this is Mr. Rabbit's case, right?
I'm gonna probably be the one covering it anyway. So the 30th, whatever day you give, I'll make sure it's taken care of.
How about 9:15 on the 30th?
That's fine, Judge.
Thank you. Now, we're sending out for door knockers, right?
That would be a door knocker on this one, yes.
Ms. Brady, did you hear me?
Your Honor, this is Don Riccardi. I'm sorry. Could I get that case number one more time?
20347 584.
584.
Skyview versus Moore.
Okay. Okay, got it. Okay. I will put it on the door knockers right now. And Mr. Coleman, if you have any contact information that you could forward, that might be helpful as well.
You'll have to contact Lee for that. I'm covering.
Oh, Lee. Okay, you got it. You got it. I got you.
I see Ms. Katzman is out.
Yep, she made her appearance again. Hi, Barbara.
Oh, unmute. Oh, I am unmuted. Hello. Hi, Fred. Hi, Judge.
Let me see. Let me find the file.
Sorry?
It's ending in 581, Your Honor.
This is Miss Williams.
Hold up. I'm gonna take a deep breath. 20347 581. Skyview Apartments versus David Byers, BYARS, Jasmine Williams, and occupants.
Good morning, Your Honor. Barbara Katzman, P45621, on behalf of the defendants.
And Your Honor, again, for the record, Attorney Frederick Coleman, P56548, standing for the Attorney of Record, Lee Ravitz.
Your Honor, I believe this is a first appearance, first hearing,
It is the first hearing.
and we'll be asking for an adjournment. This is an EDP case, and I'll be talking to Mr. Ravitz about that. Is that correct, Mr. Coleman?
That would be correct.
Okay. So I'm wondering if we can have, since I'm already here on December 3rd, can we do that date?
No, I don't think so.
You
What
just
about
gave Mr.
December?
Ravitz November 30th. Is that something you can do, Barb?
I'm looking at a calendar. No, I can't do the Monday. I could do the next day, December 1st. Is there any other date for Mr. Ravitz?
It doesn't matter. I mean, I just said the 30th was a good date. The 1st is fine if that's good with the judge. Whatever's good for Your Honor. Whatever fits your schedule, Barbara. Either one is fine.
If the 1st is available, I'm already in court that day, so that would be fine.
Already in this courtroom or some other courtroom?
No, yours, Your Honor. You set something for me for December 1st and something for December 3rd.
At what time on the 1st did I set something for you?
I'm sorry?
What time did I set your December 1st?
Oh,
case?
I think it was pretty early. There's one moment. December 1st, 8:50.
That's fine with me, Your Honor, if that works for the court.
December 1st at 8:50. Settle these matters, please, you guys. These dates are gonna be jammed up.
Yeah, I will forward the information to Mr. Ravitz and I'll make sure he understands the court's position.
That's our intention, Your Honor. We're just here to pass out money. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It gets everybody moving and that gets everybody going.
Ms. Williams, you are free to go.
Ms. Williams?
December 1st at 8:50 in the morning, ma'am. You come back. And if you get it set up before then, you may not have to come back. Just send it to me. The attorneys know they can send it to me and I can sign it.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ms. Williams, I'll be in touch.
Okay, thank you, Barbara.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Same to you.
Judge Millender?
You and your staff have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
I will see you, I guess, tomorrow.
I'll be glad when we get back into the courtroom so everybody can stop talking over everybody.
You and me both, Denise.
I'll be glad when we get back to the courtroom. Everybody just jumps in. We on the record. They just continue to talk.
Yes, I agree.
I apologize if I've been guilty of that. Everyone have a great day.
You too.
Okay, what about Raphael Ward? Isn't that person here?
Your Honor, he was here. I think that he might still be stuck in the breakout room. I did explain to him that we would likely need an adjournment, or that we will need an adjournment for EDP. I assume that the landlord is okay with EDP. It sounds like this one should be pretty straightforward. He seems to be under the threshold.
That's correct. I mean, we're amenable.
I don't hear him in the breakout room. Maybe he had to hang up to get out. So what were you, was that Mr. Abbott talking?
Yeah,
Oh, it sounded like his voice.
it is.
I can try to get him back on the phone if you'd like.
20346-978, Boydell Development versus Raphael Ward.
Good morning, Judge Judge Millender. My name is James Abbott. I'm a lawyer, P26085, and I represent the plaintiff, Boydell Development.
Good morning, Your Honor. This is Donovan McCarty, P80907, on behalf of the defendant. And I'm trying to get him on the line right now.
How much time you need for adjournment?
If we could do the 3 weeks, that would be, I think, more than enough time if that's possible. Could you call back into the court? Okay, call back in, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Talk to you soon, bye. Okay, he should be calling back in right now, but I don't know that we necessarily need to wait for him. He knows about the adjournment.
What date are you trying to get? Because I'm full up everywhere. What the heck?
Well, Your Honor, I have some on the 24th, or do I have some on the 24th? I don't know how that happened. On the 23rd, that might be a good day if that's available.
I think Renee just told me that date has 55 cases on it already.
Oof, okay,
Yeah.
I mean, be
What
available.
about the 24th?
I'm sorry?
What about November 24th?
Yeah, oh, yeah, yes, November 24th works. Is that what you're asking me?
Yes.
Yeah, but that's fine. I mean, I'm not usually in court that day, but that'll be fine. Is the 26th possible?
What day possible?
The 26th?
That's Thanksgiving. I won't be here.
Oh, it's Thanksgiving. Who knew? Okay, that sounds good. The 24th is fine. I'll make it work.
What time, Your Honor?
I'm thinking. Renee's gonna be mad, but the 24th at 10:20. 11/24 at 10:20. Just be prepared to have lunch and everything that day with us.
I am
And they are
prepared.
gonna start the afternoons sometime around December 14th. Or December 10th, they're going back to putting cases in the afternoon.
Gotcha.
Okay, is that your point? Oh, there's Mr. Raphael Ward there. Mr. Ward,
Yes, Your Honor.
you're adjourning the case till November 24th at 10:20 a.m. And hopefully you guys will have everything ready, then all I have to do is sign.
Okay.
Thank
Yes,
you.
Your Honor.
Mr. Abbott, is that all right with you?
Yes, it sounds wonderful.
Mr.
Thank you.
McCarty, I'm still waiting on a conditional dismissal. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good afternoon.
Oh, you are waiting on it? I think I sent it. Which case?
It has the wrong case number on there.
Renee said it's got the wrong case number on it.
Oh, you know what? I never hit send. I changed it, but I forgot to hit send. There, it's coming right now. Sorry about that.